Hello guys! If you watch this video, just join me and we will talk about something. I'll try to invite more people from the group where I have my friends and maybe they want to participate too. But before you join this club, I will tell you about my visiting a dentist in my city. When he called me to assign to point appropriate time where I could visit him, he he was sounding quite strange, with voice damped or as if he didn't sleep for a while. And uh, once I got there, it wasn't surprised to see that he was drunk with his faced with blush, and when but he looked quite skilled specialist. That's why I decided to went on with our procedure. And uh, when he was drilling my tooth, he always asked me, "It hurts?" Oh, sorry, I missed a bit. I go, okay, but it uh, wasn't that strange. If that hadn't been that strange, if he wouldn't have missed at least 3 times at once. But now everything seems in a good order, and I don't feel any pain. Uh, you know, even if he was drunk, I suppose such people have quite high qualification, much better than those of young ones who just started their career as a dentist. That's why I prefer to visit rather skilled ones than young ones. Okay, let's see. Maybe I should invite someone using message directly. I'm a bit slow today because I has been working all day, and as soon as I completed, I went to bed to have a snap, and now I came to conclusion that I have to not to waste my time doing something less incredible than talking to you, and that's why you obliged to join me and speak if you want to. For you, and just a coffee, don't be afraid. Of course, we have our main meeting tomorrow, but what could prevent us from talking today, by the way? You just need to follow the link using your browser or install an application through your phone, and you are here just at one click. By one click, and you could join this meeting. Maybe no one joins us because an appropriate video background. I will try to change it. Speaking club. I need some kind of picture to adore my video. Mhm. Oh, I think I like it. Let's talk. Oh, quite good to me. Let's try. How to change it for the better? Surely I can do something. Okay, I'd better forget it. Maybe I should invite someone directly. Let's have some fun. I will write everyone who I have in my friends on WebTalk, and maybe someone will join. One by one. Something wrong. This site doesn't work appropriately. Let's see. Oh, maybe Godfrey Victor wants to join. How can you ignore such an invitation when you received a letter directly from your friends? You just have to join. Don't you think so? What about my friend Bistun, who is supposedly online right now? Suresh Porkel. Obviously, he wants to talk. Oh, I have got someone. My dear, how are you? Assalamu alaikum. How do you feel today?
Walaikum salam.
I need
Can
to
you
ask.
hear me?
Of course I do. What's new with you?
What?
What's new with
What do you
you?
say?
How are things?
Uh, I'm tired and my sister is driving me crazy.
Who? Your sister?
My sister, yeah.
Oh, and what did he do to uh, make you feel this
She
way?
she she always interrupting me. Now she's away, but after a few minutes, I'm sure she's going to come and she will make noise.
You
And
know,
in that time, I have to go.
I know the phrase from the book. She drives me up the wall, if I am not mistaken. When
I
somebody makes you
don't
crazy. This
know. Okay.
phrase in every book in our country. And you said you wanted to talk about some kind of
But not live. But not
not
live.
live. Okay, okay, we
Mm.
will
Right,
talk.
it's okay. Now we're live is okay, but next time it will be a meeting, but just privately, me and you.
Okay, agreed, agreed. We will do that. And
But I think, hold on, there's something. Ah, yeah, okay. Because last time you were making live, then I couldn't. When I checked the live, your live on WebTalk, and I didn't hear myself. I just hear your voice. Did
ah,
you check it?
let's see. It was my mistake. I just didn't know exactly how that program that's broadcasting everything worked, and that's why I
Mhm.
couldn't have fixed this trouble with sound. But now I will check it in order to prevent the same right now. Let's see. Please, could you tell something? I need you to say something. Oh, you turn off your micro. Someone distracted her.
I guess. Yeah, she's here. You know. Oh my god. I gotta go.
Ah, your sister has come.
Yeah, she just came.
I have been learning for many years as for a psychologist. I could talk to her and explain how he should treat her sister. If you hear me, just could you hear me out, my little precious sister of my friend? You
Well,
should
she can't. She can't hear you because I'm putting my headphones.
ah
She's here.
you should you should show her um you should let her listen to me to explain her how she have to
Look
treat.
at her hand. You can only see her.
Okay, I-
Let's do the back end.
if I knew you, I would take some toys to distract her. Uh, how old is she? How old is she? I can.
I told you.
Oh,
Oh my god, who's
oh,
here?
oh.
Osama is here. It's been a long time.
How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. 1 minute, I'll bring my headphones and come back.
Oh, you sounds like native. Are you native?
No, no, no.
Cool.
1 minute.
Okay, my friend. I will. I look forward to seeing you again. How old is your sister, my dear? Look, my invitation work appeared helpful. I need to I need to save. I need to send the link to everyone in my chat. Let's see. Sign up. I know you are busy. Sorry. Okay, let's see. Oh, I completely forgot that people in my chat mainly send me messages connected to their bitcoins. That's why I have to send the link to someone else. Oh, I have some of my friends. Okay, connect. Another one. Accept. This. Mhm. If you're watching this video, just join us. Don't be afraid. We are free already, and if you join, we will become an enormous family. You just need to join.
Oh, are you talking? Are you talking to Osama?
No. Ah, my friend,
Just
could you turn off your micro?
You mean on?
Oh, turn on. Sorry, I'm just too tired after work. Sorry.
Yeah,
How are
no
you?
Yeah.
problem.
How are things with you today?
Well, I'm fine, thank you.
Where are you from? I'm from. As to me, I'm from Russia.
Yeah, Vladimir. Vladimir.
Oh,
Normally you're from Russia.
oh, Zainab.
Okay.
Maybe she knows. And what's new with you? How long are you here in this web talk on this web talk?
Me?
Mm-hmm.
All right. 6 months. 6 months. Yeah.
Mm. And
Well,
Yeah.
uh,
But the problem that well, I was here on Web Talk for 2 months, two straight months,
mm-hmm.
and then I had something else to focus on. So I had a vacation, like a long vacation, and after that I focused on with family and stuff. I was not onto internet, so I just focused on family, some the month of Ramadan for Muslims and
Are you
yeah.
Muslim too?
Really, that's
Oh,
awesome.
assalamu alaikum, my friend.
Walaikum assalam wa rahmatullah. By the way, you don't know me, so normally I should introduce myself first. Well, my name is Usama Bahri, and I'm from Algeria. I'm a teacher of English language. I teach mainly kids, middle school, but I have other programs in which I teach some adults, like university students, and just 101. And yeah, it's mainly for free, but you know, through Web Talk, I had some time to focus on Web Talk, and then um, uh, I need to organize my time more and more and focus on my dream filler, as teacher Tim always mentions. By the way, I've seen your I've seen this club, this speaking club, through the shared um, you
Post
know
him. Mhm.
post that was posted by you and then shared by teacher Tim on Web Talk.
Teacher Tim has shared my post.
Yeah,
Such a
yeah, he did.
such a honor to have my post shared. But I'd like to ask you, why did you decide back then to get rid of all internet things and to put them away? You had found that they were quite destructive.
Um, no, I had other things to focus on more than the internet for that time, because I went to do Umrah, small pilgrimage,
I know, of
and
course. Mhm.
yeah, and then just after that, I had some days, and then Ramadan. Uh, After Ramadan, so it's like 3 months now. 3 months since I've lost the focus on Web Talk, but it doesn't mean that I'm not here and there all the time, because even on Messenger, on Facebook Messenger, I have a Web Talk group, Algerian Web Talk group,
Mhm.
in which we all the time speak, and they ask some questions and I try to answer to my limitations that I know. That's it for now. I know that there that I need to see, because like in these 2 months, I was not focusing on Web Talk, so I need to refresh my knowledge about that, and that's it.
But you astonished me by your pronunciation. and I'm not flattering you. I just try to understand. Usually, Arabic-speaking people and Russian ones, of course, have quite strong pronunciation. Like we say, "Hello, how are
Yeah,
you?" But
yeah, I
how
get it.
did you acquire your pronunciation? Started your learning in childhood.
Actually, well, the full story, long story short, we say, long story short, um, when I was a kid at middle school, I used to watch Hollywood movies. So I got my pronunciation mainly from there, even when I didn't know English that much, and I was mainly reading from in Arabic, subtitles in Arabic. But my ear got used to the English pronunciation and the American pronunciation, and later on when I studied English in middle school and in high school, I I got used to it on how to pronounce English more than just listening to it. After that, I focused at the university. I focused mainly on studying English, um, and I got my BA and then my master degree in English and linguistics and language contact. Yeah, and later on, I focused on this kind of speaking to natives and to other people on the internet, also some students and even kids. So from 1 to 2 hours a day, I got the opportunity to talk like for 6 or 7 hours a day in English, and that's the main thing I think on how did I get better or got better on speaking. That's it.
But before you have had found your friends to speak to, um, maybe you had a worse pronunciation that you have now. Because at start I used to talk like that. Hello, I just couldn't
I
overcome my troubles with my physical constitution.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I know, I understand, but for me, or not for me, just well, everyone in my country said that we or the north of Africa, like Morocco, Algeria, Tunisia, and even maybe Egypt. I'm not sure, but here in Africa, uh, we can produce better sounds.
Mm.
Yeah, it's not difficult for us to produce these sounds like the because in Arabic, we have more difficult sounds to produce. When I say, for example, b or v or a or ch, these this is hard for non-Arabic speaker to acquire even by time. So for us, it was more easy to produce English sounds,
Hmm.
consonants or even vowels.
Incredible. But you say that it was out of your native language, Arabic, but nevertheless, I always run into people who came from the same country as you did, and also I have to admit that it's quite um, severe pronunciation, not like
I
yours.
get it.
I don't.
Yes,
Mhm.
it doesn't mean that this is a rule and it is applied or acquired 100% to everyone. I'm just saying that what I think is that this helped me a lot through my journey or my path on acquiring a good pronunciation on in English, because because I remember when I was a kid in middle school, my teacher, my English teacher, or my teacher of English, she used to tell me, I remember she used to tell me that I have a good pronunciation,
Mhm.
even when I was like with my alphabet, my just in my ABCs, Later on, even when I got to the university, I remember my morphosyntax teacher. She told me that I have a good pronunciation in English. Maybe the teachers were good, maybe just because I got used to it every day, and maybe I had good friends that helped me a lot. I'm not sure, but the journey when you like something or when you love something, you will get it on the heart. On the, maybe it will be simple or maybe hard or difficult, but at the end you will acquire it.
You mean there are both reasons, your inheritance and your efforts. Heritage, I mean, and your efforts. You just were born with good audition skills, and also you uh, did your best to acquire more and more knowledge during your life.
I think all that together, it's
Both.
like the perfect formula. It's not just one thing or this A or B or C. It's A plus B plus C. It's one formula that you need
Hmm.
to get all together in order to get the best results that you can acquire in a short time or maybe a longer time.
Oh, and I'd like to introduce you our new friend Soma. Assalamu alaikum. If you want to join us, please let us hear you at least.
Hello everyone. Hi, I'm Soma Kamid and I'm from Kurdistan and I'm an English teacher and I'm like a month new to Web Talk and nice to meet you.
It is pleasure. Could you tell us some more, give us some more information about yourself? Because it's quite interesting to me to watch Muslims, especially from other countries. I have my Bashkirian friends, some Russian Muslims, and so on. But
Yeah.
you, like an object of research to me. I never saw people from other countries being Muslims.
Well, Web Talk, like generally Web Talk is like new to Kurdish people and we're like trying to join, like invite more Kurdish people now. And yeah, Kurdish people are mostly Muslims, like they're generally Muslims, like they're like some other identities too, but they're generally Muslim. And I'm like, if you told me to talk about myself, I'm third grade biology education student in Tishk University in Erbil, and I'm a blogger, a web talk blogger,
Mhm.
and an English teacher, and a biology teacher, and yeah, I like learning new language. I like to talk to people and socialize, and that's it.
Even biology, how did occur that you became a biologist? You like it in your.
Well,
Mhm.
like getting into university in our country is not like according to you, like what do you like it's somehow complicated, like it's according to your grade you will get into departments, but like I loved medication and medicine departments, and biology is kind of one of them in the category. That's why like I joined biology department, and it's fun, it's a really fun department, but
And
it's tiring.
now you tutor both for English and biology subject. Is it true?
Well, what?
You are a teacher both in biology and English subjects.
Well, like I learned English from childhood by listening to things. Like I haven't been in any like professional course or anything. So I had a passion for English from the very like beginning. But about biology, like I'm studying biology. It's my major. It's my department. That's why like I didn't yet graduate in biology, but I have too much experience in English and teaching English.
But you don't think that flowers is the main part of your life, I think. You more stick to English, uh,
Well,
as I can understand from your words.
I think like English has benefit me in the biology part. Like I've
By
had
what way?
I've had more experience in English, but like I love the biology more, and like especially I'm in a non-governmental university,
Hmm.
and we're studying in fully English. So
Hmm.
me knowing English was like a benefit for me. I had better grades than others. I could understand more, and it was more easy for me to get grades and be like from the first ones.
Sorry, I didn't catch your name. I am too stupid with names. I mean, my friend teacher from Algeria. Could you repeat it, please? It's such a shame on me that I forgot.
Oh, my name.
Yes, please.
Okay, my name is Usama.
Usama, Usama, Usama. Okay. Uh,
Usama Bahri. Bahri.
Usam
It's
Bahri.
Bahri. Okay, go to WebTalk and you'll find
I will.
a connect invitation. I sent you a connect invitation.
Okay, yes, thank you. And I would like to ask you if you had any lessons as that of our other friends in English in your university or school, completely in English without using your native language.
Uh, you mean already?
For instance, she had the lessons in English only, and it helped her to become better both in biology and English. Did you have the same?
Oh, you mean for me, for my experience?
Hmm. According to your
Uh,
experience. Hmm.
well, actually, I tried. I tried to do that because when I was in high school, I was not. My theme was not into languages, so I studied as a scientific field. I studied a scientific field
Hmm.
for biology, but when I got to the university, um, I focused on English because I liked English better. So I focused on English on my university studies. And there, um, and even there, I used to go to some websites like, um I don't remember the website since it was sending me, every week they were sending me some some
Hmm.
lessons but and activities, but I didn't do them. I just did them maybe for the first month or so, and later on I stopped taking those lessons because they were mainly in French. The website was in French, but I think anglais facile. In English, we say easy English. Okay,
Hmm.
and there,
Hmm.
there
Hmm.
are there are there are many. There are like français facile, anglais facile, um, Dutch. I think many languages, but I just focused on English for some time, and then uh, I found that every week I need to go there and to do the activities.
Hmm.
So I was not interested anymore since I was mainly focusing on fun things like movies and series, and
Hmm.
uh, yeah, this is it.
Okay. And I'd like to ask you both. Do you believe that it's possible for one to get good results in English without visiting English lessons or being at tutor's place? Which way better to visit schools, especially English schools, private schools, or to do everything on your own? Which way is the best?
Well, you want which one of us to
Okay,
You go, you go, you go.
please, Sonny. Sonny, is it correct?
Soma?
Soma. Sorry, I am bad at names.
Okay.
Mhm.
So, like,
Soma.
I'm an example of not joining even one course. Like, I had one course when I was a child, like about a week, and I did quit it because, because we were like higher level, and they were putting us not according to level, like the level of your language. They were putting us in classes according to your age, and I already know all of the things that they were teaching us. Like, me and my sister, we are not like that depart according to our age. She's like 2 years older than me, and we were always together talking and practicing the English, so we were like kind of good with it. And they were like teaching us A, B, C, hello, apple, orange, those stuff. So we were like not so into it, and we just learned it by ourselves. But like, if you're a busy person and you have to manage your time and don't have time to always sit and watch movies and those stuff, and like you're late to learn it, the course is the best way, I think.
Mhm.
Like, joining a course is the best way to learn, especially those courses that, like, I'm right now planning a course that's for the Kurdish people to start learning English. It's like going on soon this month, and the people that are joining, there are those people that are too shy to speak, or they just didn't have a chance to have someone to speak to, or just didn't have a chance to start with their English. So it's not in a boring way with grammar and those stuff. It's mainly words, making it a sentence, the sentence that you use daily. Like a course that's not that I don't know, academic. The academic usually courses that all do. It's a game, conversation, sentence course. I think that will benefit people the most.
And do you have any objections or maybe to add something to her statement?
Like, pardon, I didn't understand.
It's too formal. Sorry, it was too formal of me. I mean, I meant that if our drug, our friend, I said friend in Russian. Sorry, our friend, uh, um,
Usama,
Osam. Sorry, please forgive me for that.
It's okay.
no problem.
Osama, maybe you have something to add to her opinion.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, why not? Okay, so by the way, thank you for your opinion, Suma, and
Soma. It's O.
oh, Soma.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not
All right.
alone here.
Uh, so yeah, no, I didn't hear her first for the
Ah.
first time, but it's okay. Well, I was searching here because I used to have something here in Kurdish, and I wanted to say thank you in Kurdish, but I didn't find the lesson.
Dest hoş.
What?
Dest hoş.
That's
That's
harsh.
hosh. That's
That's
hosh.
harsh.
Hosh. Okay.
There you go.
So,
You're Kurdish, guys.
yeah, I had some Kurdish lessons as well from WebTalk.
Really?
From WebTalk, a good
We're,
friend of
we're
mine.
planning to do so too. Like, if we like announce it, you guys can join.
Yeah, why not? Just send me a connect invite through WebTalk, and I'll be there if I
Sure.
had time, of course.
Sure.
Okay, so for me, I think that when you get a course or a lesson or some lessons through an academic field, or through the academy or a school, it would be better for you to acquire some knowledge about that language, English or another language. Why? Because you feel obliged to do that. You feel obliged to do that more than it's fun. Okay, so when and nowadays we teachers try to include some songs, some games, some flashcards, some anything that is fun for the learners to to feel attached to the course or the lesson itself. So as I was saying, you feel attached and obliged to do the activity later on, to do your best to get at least some knowledge from the teacher, and later on when you do the tasks that you're required to do, and from there you get, for example, like 30% of knowledge. And when you get there, when you get some knowledge about that language, you feel that it is easy for you to go like pro. You get to master the language, or to get better through some websites, or some books, and some other methods that are good for you to learn. But at least you should get something from a school or an academy or a tutor, or a private teacher, at least to get that 30% that is needed for you to go alone and learn alone later on. But for some cases, it's okay if you don't have the opportunity to go to school or have a private teacher. You can just go on the internet, and there are plenty of websites, of resources, of videos, of books on how to get better on each language. I don't say to master the language, but to get better. All right. So but later on, if you want to master it and to the fullest, you need to follow some courses. Why? Because the course is built um uh, in a smart way, in order for you to get from point A to point B, not anything from the internet, because there are many and much resources. And when you go there, sometimes you start with a course, and then you feel bored and you go to something else, and then you watch a video. It's not smart. It's not smart, and you lose time without learning anything. So the best way to do that is to get through a course, at least one course from A to Z. When you finish the course, you'll feel you will feel that you have learned something organized, and something smart. And from there, well, at least this is from my point of view and my experience as a learner of a foreign language, and as a teacher of the same language.
As to me, I believe that those funny activities given by teachers in many schools, like flashcards and games, so how to find Rabbit John in some hole, throwing dice. I think it's quite it's quite far from being far to be the best way to learn English. And the point is that when we came to conclusion that we have to start to learn English, we should know. It's my opinion, of course, that it's the same science and biology and other ones. And we should put our efforts and forget about games. And moreover, I have been visiting speaking clubs in my city for 2 years, and I had to leave many of them because they talk a bit and then get to games that quite far from talking to each other, like find some words in your on your page or mark something somewhere, I don't know. And that's why uh, the question appears, do you believe that we should give it too much fun when it comes to teaching English?
Well, for me or for the other one?
Well, it's my Maghrib praying time, so I'll be back in a minute. Okay.
Okay, we are waiting for you.
Okay.
Okay, so yeah, for what you have said just now, you need first to, as I said, when you go to my web talk page, you'll find my interest is course building. So I build some courses for my learners according to their needs. So if my learner is under, for example, 14 or 15 years old, so he's a teenager, or maybe I'm teaching non-native speakers, so I'm teaching a foreign language, okay, not just a second language but a foreign language. So as as a teacher of EFL, English as a foreign language, for
Hmm.
for young learners, I use this method a lot of writing some songs, or maybe using some videos, using some animations as presentations, PowerPoint presentations,
Hmm.
and even pictures and flashcards, and all this is included as a fun or funny way, a fun way
Hmm.
to teach youngsters, okay, for young learners. But for adults, there are some new methods and other methods for them to learn. For example, let's give the example of teacher John Brown on Web
Hmm.
Talk.
Hmm. I know
So
him.
he's teaching pronunciation, okay, for different levels. He's teaching like A level and B level, and even C1. Okay, so he is using different methods for different kinds of
Ah.
students. Yeah, and even for the other teacher, which is teacher Grant Glass. Normally, you should know him as well. He's
Of course
what
I do.
Yeah, he's one of the pioneers as well on teaching on a global teacher on Web Talk. So he is using another method, which is teaching by stories. So he is teaching by stories, story time. Okay, it's called story time. So this story time is mainly for young learners, for kids. Okay, so he is using stories because it is more fun, because it has some new words or new vocabulary that they learn, and at the same time they are trying to pronounce it correctly. And the third thing included is some pictures, some animated pictures. So three fun ways for young students. So as I was saying, for young students, it's not the same as for adults. That's number one. And the second thing that you should focus on when building a course is the learner's needs, and who is your learner. Okay, so if the learner is a beginner, it's not
Hmm.
fair for you to build your course, um, like for for intermediates or for master, or for how do you say it, you know uh, for intermediates it's not the same as for beginners,
Of
so it's not
course. Mhm.
fair. It's not fair. So all these um, you know parameters, if possible, you should
Features maybe.
maybe features, maybe
Mhm.
you should include them. You should include them in building your course. Okay. Also, the third thing that I was trying to say, in building a course, the methods. So you vary your methods. Even if you have a million method of teaching the same thing, you should include the methods that are fitting, or that are the most useful for certain kind of learners. That's it.
Yeah, the main point that we should find approach to everyone, looking considering their particular features or traits maybe, to determine which way is better for them. And but I'd like to put away this topic. We dive too deeply in our teaching things. But uh, do you have any lessons on your web talk page? Maybe. Uh,
Actually, I have no lessons yet published on my web talk
mhm.
page, because I had like many uh, paths or ways on how to go on web talk. First, I was trying to make like a debate club, like a speaking club, but it's a
Cool.
debate. Yeah, but I found it difficult, or I find it difficult, uh, because it needs um, much preparation before the club is or the the period. This period is published, but for as a second idea, I was thinking on stories, on building a story. Okay, well, for example, each one of the participants has an idea that follows the idea of, for example, his partner or his friend here on the same uh, on the same place. So, for example, if we are five, I start with idea number one, and then the other one, or for example, you, Vladimir, you follow my first idea or my starting points at this story with another idea, and then another one, or for example, Soma comes with the third idea, and then four and five. So five ideas, one, two, three, four, five, and we have a story. And later on, when we finish this meeting or class, we go to WebTalk and we publish the story as it is, as one, two, three, four, five ideas, one story. And when we finish, for example, 30 or 20, or I don't know, maybe 20 stories, we'll gather all of that and publish it as a small book, and maybe with some pictures and everything.
You mean talking about five fingers to write something and put it into one story, pull together?
No, for example, I start with this idea. Bob and Caleb went to the supermarket to buy maybe some vegetables, and I stop right here. And then you give me your idea. For example, when they got in,
Let me
uh,
let me in. Bob and Peter.
Bob and Caleb or Peter, for
Okay,
example.
Bob and Kale forget their skill. Skills.
Hello, people. Hello, everybody.
Hello, my dear. How are
Hello.
you? It is my
Hello.
Welcome.
it's my friend Alexandra. She's always from Russia. We are countrymen.
We know each other, if you want to
Oh,
think.
it seems you all know each other but me.
Hello,
Alex.
Alex. Long time no see.
Oh,
Yeah, how are you?
Alex, did anyone call you this way? Alex, I will
Alex.
do.
Some people call me like this.
Okay, Alex, how are things with you?
Everything is good. Just it's cats. It's raining cats and dogs today.
You are having rain with cats and dogs?
Yeah,
It's quite dangerous to go out.
I was going out today to go into the shop. But it was rainy. It was rainy. Yeah.
What's the latest? Tell us something about your day past.
I'm still where is the lockdown is going over.
You can't go out still. Yet or
We
still?
can go out. We can we can do some sports outside in the park. But my parents are panic. My parents are panic, and that's why I cannot.
They tied up you. Just tell us.
Yeah,
We will help you
yeah.
out.
Because my mom has some problems with her health. That's why
You
I
should
have to
spare
stay.
her. Yes.
Yeah, I have to stay at home. I have to stay at home. Yeah.
And do you believe that giving speaking clubs that hard as our friend
Bahri. It's Bahri. Yeah.
the sadness washed over me again. As our friends stated that it's quite hard to run English clubs. Do you believe that in that?
Yeah.
Why
It's
so?
quite.
Why do you believe that it's quite hard? You just need to find some subjects to talk over, to discuss over, and give your participants speak more than you do.
No, no, actually, what I meant by it's hard to make a debate club, a debate, not any kind
Ah,
of, yeah, not any kind of clubs. I said a debate club because the debate club needs so much preparation. I need to choose the participants ahead, and I need to give them time to prepare for the subject, and then we go to the meeting and start debating, and I give them time, for example, and
Yeah,
you know,
that's quite difficult. Yeah.
yeah. So it needs so much preparation and time in which I didn't have at that time. Sorry, I guys,
hmm?
it was so nice talking to you. I
Thank
need to
you.
go. I need to go to pray right now.
Okay,
And
but I'm waiting for you. I'm waiting for you. Okay.
okay, no problem.
Okay.
Okay.
All
Pray
right,
your God properly.
thank you.
Our God, to be more precise.
And also, it's very nice to see you again, Alex.
Stop,
Thank
Nice
stop,
you.
time.
Me
stop
too.
talking
Me
this
too.
way. You are talking like you are leaving us. No way.
No, 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 no.
Please get back,
Well,
okay?
Okay.
Okay, and also forget her name.
You are
Alex.
talking about my name or hers?
Yes, it's easy to remember Alex's name because I hear such names daily. But when it comes to foreign names, I just can't memorize. It's such a shame on me. Please, could you repeat her
But
name?
like we have like professors at university. My name is the easiest one to remember. I don't know why.
Let
Soma. It's
let
four
me recall.
letters.
Soma.
Soma. Yes.
So, Soma.
Cool.
Soma,
Soma.
SOMA. Yeah,
I
it's
will
simple.
write it down. Okay, and now, my dearest colleagues, I'd like to uh, give you debates as you asked. Is freedom of speech a necessity in a functional society?
Oh my gosh.
That's a
Like,
hard subject.
Okay, let's find something easier. Okay, let's see. But you, by the way, Miss Alex, you may share us with your news. So, what did occur to you today? What kind of things impressed you or disappointed you a bit,
today or in
or
general?
yesterday, or in general maybe?
No idea. Honestly, I have no ideas. No ideas because maybe this pandemic in general, because lots of people
Mhm.
are staying put here
Hmm.
in Russia, maybe in some countries, because they had some plans to go to the holidays,
Hmm.
to go. They cannot do because lots of borders are closed right now.
Mhm.
And do you travel often, so frequent to uh, be disappointed with that? I'm
No,
not traveling at all.
usually not. I am not. No, I don't. No, but I had a plan to travel to the place where I was born
Mhm.
this year, but honestly, I cannot do that. It's because of this pandemic.
But I forgot to introduce you to each other, or you did already.
No, no.
Not really.
This is Alex. She is a teacher, English teacher from Russia, as I am. And this is Sam.
Soma.
Soma,
Soma.
I.
I need to
Well,
put it
thank
into
you.
chat. Soma, 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 Soma. Yes, it's done. Now I
What's
never.
wrong with your memory?
I can easily forget even Russian names, and
Yeah.
that's okay. But I easily remember faces. I can see you
A
in.
visual,
Same. Same.
a visual memory. Yeah.
And this is Soma. She is an English teacher from um,
Kurdistan.
Kurdistan.
Kurdish
You from the same
Not
country
Iraq.
as? Mhm.
as as
As who?
Bestun, as Bestun.
As
Yeah.
Bistun.
Yeah.
Do you know
Yes.
Bistun?
Yeah. He's my friend.
Cool. He's my friend too. I was such I was so surprised when I found out that such energyful guy can be interested in
Yeah.
poetry and other things. Usually we see our generation more interested in quite low level things like it can be explained by a simple words, something like obscene music or dances and other stuff taken for the.
Mm,
But it was quite amazing to find out that we still have such people. But on this web talk, usually
pe-
mhm.
people are different. People are different. You know that.
Yes, you're right. You're right. Maybe it is my trouble. It is not about people. Really, people may do whatever they want. But I'd like to discuss such things that might be connected to every of us. For instance, do you believe that we should decrease our living standards in order to save the environment?
Mm.
Uh,
I
s-
think yes.
and can you, how could you, what points could you give us to empower your idea?
First of all, I think this situation which we have right now in the world, it's not only just we have to do that because the nature have to some rest as well because of I don't know. We need to care of the of nature. It was just imagine how it was how it's clean how the air was cleaning
I
because factories are stopped to working.
During the pandemic?
Yeah, environment is clear.
Mhm.
We have a fresh air. Some I don't know. It's not only because because we have such an unusual virus. It's not about only. It's about our the future. Because we need to understand how to take care of
Mm-hmm.
nature and save it.
Yeah.
And Soma, do you have your own opinion on this subject?
Well, yeah, like generally people have to like take care of simple things like to like decrease their living standards. Like she said, this pandemic period, the whole earth like had an evolutionary cleaning of the whole earth, the streets, the air, the jungles. I don't know. The animals had a rest. The zoos, the public places, they all had a rest. They all had been cleaned. They all had been like away from people's noises. And like people have to join that. Uh, have to enjoy that. Have to like had advantage of it. Like during this quarantine days, uh, we were like eating too much sweets, so we got so fat. Me and my family, like generally. So I was like, whoa, like we're too fat. We have to like take care of ourselves, and we just started with not eating sugar. Then we went in a low carb diet, and then started working out. Like those simple things had made us like more careful about people, more careful about ourselves, the things we do, the things we say. Like it's not always about food, weather, and your surroundings. It's about things you do, things you say will all like had an will have an impact of the people that surrounding you, the area that is surrounding you.
Okay,
Okay.
as I see, you have quite same opinion, but I have to put some fire in your words by asking you if you are ready to refuse from a half of your sweets in order to save our environment.
I'm ready. It's been 3 months. I
E-
didn't have any sugar at all.
Even pastries, it's not
Nothing.
matter to
Like
you.
I didn't even eat watermelon. It's the season of watermelon here. I didn't have any. Like even my tea was without sugar. My coffees was without sugar. Nothing. Like nothing. No sugar at all.
Sorry, I have to answer. One second, please. 1 second. Алло, салям алейкум. Ничего, нормально? Нет, я же сейчас болтаю по-английски, тут всякие делать вещи. А что хотел? Заправиться? Ну давай съедем, ты где? Ну-ка, ну приедешь, позвонишь, выйду я. Все, давай договорились, давай. Sorry, I had to answer because my wife wants me to help her refuel our car, and I believe I would never refuse from consuming as far as as more as many things as I can. And for me, we would better die in wastelands than refuse from all comforts that are surrounding us.
Well, if it's like having a bad impact on you and your body, well, you have to do it. Like I'm not like preventing myself from everything. I'm just doing that as a diet, and then as I get fit, and then when I get fit, I will eat it, but not as much as I did it before.
Hmm. And do you understand that if we decrease the production of things we needed, we may come to the point when we just w- get some hardships in finding new phones, new things to even clean our brush, I don't, teeth, and other things that we accustomed to. Uh, are you ready for living in such dull world, as if it was medieval?
Oh yeah, people are so unhealthy. Like I was so unhealthy, like so unhealthy, especially during Ramadan. People are all like not sleeping till it's suhoor time, and even after that, like people are not sleeping until 7 a.m. Then they're sleeping, like they're waking up at 2 p.m. That's so unhealthy. Like all your hormones will be like, what am I supposed to do? Where's your night? Where's your day? Like that's so bad. So like the first time that I went, like I came back from dormitory to home, uh, I put a plan for me and my little sisters to like do things that are not like that bad for us. We're using mobile, we're using internet, social media and all, but like in its time, in its plan, we're doing houseworks, cleaning, and even we're taking off our skins, body, workouting, and everything. It will make you so comfortable, and you will like have so many productive days with those stuff.
And Alexandra, are you
Yeah,
ready? Are you ready to
yeah.
forget about the light in your room because it would uh, turn out that it become quite expensive. Not like we are allowed to buy it for quite cheap price, but for instance, can you imagine if it was the price of $100 for the light for one lamp bulb? Is it bulb? I forgot.
Wow. Oh, maybe I forgot.
Both.
Bulb,
Wolf,
bulb, bulb. Yes,
wolf. Yeah, maybe
bulb. Yes,
because
bulb.
you know right now we cannot live without electricity as you know, because we
And
have the internet, we have to work online, and like, right now.
however, you stated that you at that point where you are ready to refuse from some living helpful
um,
things to in order to prevent destroying our environment.
I think I'm good. I'm ready to live for countryside, not in the town, not in the city.
But as you know, the electrification and the internet, uh, costs quite much a good deal of money to be taken to these far places.
I don't know. I don't know because I live in a city, and I think it's, the price is the same everywhere. During one area. Hmm. For instance, if I live in one area with someone, I think the price is same.
But if we close at least a half of our factories, what about jobs? Where our friends, relatives, and we will work in case that we have majority of works at factories, and without them, many people might become jobless. Don't you think that it would be better to save their lives as it is?
It depends on your own abilities, because some people are ready to change the profession. Some people are not, and we don't know how our life will be changed in the future. But right now, I think lots of people prefer to work on the internet because we don't know about our future. We don't know what will happen next year, or maybe in 2 years. We don't know. Tomorrow, we don't know.
You know, I invited one of my friends to visit our club, and once I saw his reply, he asked when. I just invited him directly, but he thought that it was some kind of announcement. That's why
Maybe some people have this kind of problems
with time, yes, we all do, I suppose.
with time, especially if we live in different countries. I'm still having some problems with time zones.
Yeah, me too. Like every time zone that they're putting for meetings and courses, it's like not suitable for our country at all. Some of them are like 3 a.m. or just like the lunch
Yes,
time, the exact like breakfast time, or even I'm asleep at that time.
but I like web talk that we can find many teachers or people who to talk to, and to maybe assign some kind of category of people who talk with. And after all, to do such kind of speaking clubs and help help improve our speaking skills by inviting each other. For instance, if Miss Alex makes her own club, I would come with pleasure, or you, Soma, I would do it also. And it is such a pleasure to sp speak to you. But I'd like to um, know more about your hobbies in your country, especially yours. So, what do you do in your free time? What activities more close to your soul? I don't know.
Me,
Mm-hmm.
well, hobbies like differ from a person to another, but like for it differs from like in ages too. I don't know how to like put it, but yeah, am I supposed to talk about myself or people in general?
I suppose so. We could start from yourself and then get to people in general. It would be quite fair.
Okay.
Mm.
Well, I love to learn new languages, and I'm working on it. Like I know Kurdish, English, Arabic, Korean, Turkish, and some Persian too. And I'm trying to like work on German, maybe, or Russian. I didn't decide yet. And I love.
Wow, that's great.
Thank
We
you.
Russians, we
I
Russians
teach Russian.
don't
I
like
teach
such things.
Russian.
Well, I'm searching for courses about Russian, maybe, or German.
Oh, you know, Russian is quite difficult.
Really?
Yeah, I teach Russian as a foreign language.
On Web Talk online or what?
I started teaching on Web Talk maybe this spring. But I think I need to study. I need to study by myself how to teach it, because if you can speak your native language, it doesn't mean you can't teach, because
Exactly.
there are too many rules.
Yeah.
And when some people ask me the questions about some rules and I don't know how to answer it,
Yeah.
it's quite difficult. Yeah, and that's why I decided to study by myself at the beginning and keep teaching.
Well, when I usually start to learn a new language, like I use two apps a lot. First one is Duolingo, and the other one is Drops. They're so good for vocabularies. And when I like pass the levels of those two apps, I will go and start watching the languages, movies, musics. Like everyone is like listening to a music in each language. I will be like, yeah, I know that music too, because like each year of my like past years I was into a language, so like I kind of know so many mixed musics too, pop and rock and roll and everything, even Kurdish, Arabic, and all of them. Uh, because I really love languages and different traditions.
Me too. I love it. I love it. Mm.
It's so interesting, about how people like even I don't know if you noticed, but Kurdish people can like intimidate, I don't know how to say it, repeat so many languages pronunciation correctly,
Yes,
because
I noticed
we
that.
have
Mhm,
we have so many sounds. Like we
mhm,
have sounds like j, like there's we have j, we have ch, we have the, we know how to pronounce even Arabic language too,
Mm.
pronunciations too. So
That's
that,
interesting.
yeah, that made us like know how to repeat other pronunciation of other language too.
You know, when I was talking to my friend from the UK who's an English teacher, he told me the Russian accent is understandable for most foreigners. I don't know
Really?
why. Yeah, when they speak in Russian, foreigners can understand us if they have
I,
a Russian accent, a strong accent, something like that. I don't know
yeah.
why. Maybe. Mhm.
Well, I went into Korean traditions a lot, and they're like not having f, which is like very strange. They will be pronouncing f as p.
Okay.
mhm.
Okay.
Yeah,
I studied Korean as well at school.
yeah, it's so cool. I've been studying it from 2008 with K-pop and everything.
You know, honestly, it's supposed to be my native language as well because I'm Korean.
Really,
Yeah,
really,
but
your face says so.
yeah, but unfortunately, my parents didn't speak Korean with me when I was a
Oh,
child. Yeah, I know
well,
some Korean as well.
that's kind of sad.
Yeah, I had to be a bilingual.
Yeah, and I do enjoy sports, especially swimming. And like here, usually girls don't do a lot of sports. It's like kind of become a tradition that it's both for boys. I don't know why. And but girls usually go for education, go for being a teacher or doctor. Like it's kind of mixed how the jobs are divided into female and male.
Mm.
Yeah, it's not so comfortable for, especially for someone like for a girl that wants to be an engineer, but it's like you're a girl, why go to engineer? I don't know. Yeah, it's not like good. You will be destroying that person's dream maybe.
You're frustrated with the knowledge that even if you want to become an engineer, you are prohibited to take up this job only because you are a woman. Is it right?
Well, you're not like prevented. You may be prevented by your family
Ah.
because
Mhm.
yeah, for government, no, it's according to your grade. According to your last year of school, 12th grade grades. You will be having a test, and according to your grade, there will be like rank of departments. Medicine comes first, then goes to the engineering departments, and then go to the science, like different departments in science. Then it goes down for the other ones. So
Quite sad to hear.
yeah,
But we don't have such things in Russia because we mostly turned out to be Muslims after the USSR fall down, and we still keep our way of living. And if a girl wants to acquire some profession, only government can prevent that, because sometimes we run into such things when our government won't feel like prohibiting wearing Muslim
hijab.
woman clothes, hijab, yes, and that's why many of doctors never became once out of they were prohibited to wear
Yeah.
hijab. But
Well,
mm,
like preventing those job titles for a woman, for a female, is not a Muslim traditions. It's like a Kurdish tradition.
mm, mm,
Like people are not understanding Islam like correctly, and it's like because from the earlier years, it was not like today government and those stuff like. City was different from the village. People were mostly living in villages, and there were the mayor of the village was everything. He was deciding on everything. That's where the problems occur. And they wouldn't let females study and go get education. And then things are starting to change, alhamdulillah, and it's getting better.
I
But
hope so. Mm,
it still differs.
okay. My idea is I have to pray. I will get back in no time. Okay. Could you
Okay?
talk to each other in order not to dull?
Okay.
Okay, that's good. Religion. Sometimes people cannot. Ah, I hear.
You came back in the right moment.
Yeah. Your children, I think, yeah, making some noise.
Ours?
No, Bahri. Because
What
I can,
was I?
because I can hear some noise. Maybe children are making it.
Okay. Uh, Sorry, I mute myself, and then I join you when I have the opportunity to say something.
You can say it.
I mean, I didn't know where have you stopped.
Hobbies. We are talking about hobbies.
What is it?
Hobbies.
Ah, hobbies. All right.
What? Do you
I
have any
have
hobbies?
I have no hobbies that interest you.
Wow.
Sorry. I mean, well, it depends. I'm a very moody person. I didn't know that at the beginning, but now I know that I'm very moody. Sometimes I like to do something, and maybe 2 hours later, or maybe 2 days, or a week later on, I change it. I don't like it, or I lose interest. I lose my motivation. I'm not sure. 1 minute.
Children issues.
Yeah, I think I have the same. Some
Well,
personality.
when
Yeah.
I'm having a meeting, I will be like, everyone, stop. It's meeting time.
Meeting time. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, I think I have the same personality with my hobbies. Sometimes I like poetry, writing poetry. Sometimes I don't like it.
Okay, same here. So, where's Vladimir?
Praying.
Ah, okay, okay.
What did
Everyone is
you
present.
What did you do during this quarantine?
A lot and no much. Actually,
Confused.
yeah, it's confusing, but it's true because sometimes I had a lot to do, and some other times just chilling or just sleeping most of the day. I don't know why, just like that. Um, but mainly, I focus on family these days, and also on on my religion, since I had the privilege of doing a small pilgrimage, and later on, the month of Ramadan. So I was focused on doing what is best for me and my family. So we had this program on the month of Ramadan, in which we pray, um, and after prayers, after the dawn, yeah, the dawn prayer, we study, or I teach them 1 hour of English, and then my brother teach us something on computing, which was mainly Word, Microsoft Word, or Excel, or PowerPoint, and also an introduction into coding.
Hmm.
Uh, yeah, that's about it. And then in the evening, after a Asr prayer, we also sometimes my wife, or sometimes my father, um, we get the privilege of having lessons on the Islamic faith, and also some general culture.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's
Uh,
why I didn't see you active on Web Talk.
yeah. I was so focused on that, so that, and also on my prayer, sorry, not prayer, fasting. I was fasting on Ramadan. That's why I was so much, tired, and I didn't have time, where I was um, good mentally and health and physically, to join web talk or to do whatever it is I was doing. And but it didn't mean that I didn't have contact with web talk and web talkers, because the Algerian web talkers, we have a group or chat group on Messenger, in which we used to they used to ask me some questions, and all the time I try to do my best in answering them. But not anymore, because the last month, with these new updates, I need to read more on web talk, and to try to do my best to learn everything new on web talk as soon as possible, in order to go from there.
Well,
Yeah.
surprisingly, Ramadan is the opposite for me. I'm the most active one in Ramadan. Like, I get up so early. I do a lot of things in Ramadan.
Yeah, because in Russia we have this month as well. Yeah. But for me, it's like a challenge to fast during the month. No water, no food. Just like wow, it's impossible for me because in my religion we have the same period of time,
Mhm.
but we have the right to eat something like vegetables during the day, or drinking water. It's like well, I can't imagine. I cannot imagine my life fasting during the day. No drinking, no drink water. Um, any anything.
Well,
It's challenge. It's a challenge,
I
really.
just had a diet for 13 days with only half a cup of rice with no oil, like boiled, and with maybe with some salt, and only half an apple for lunch, and that's it with water.
Wow, that's
Yeah, with the third 3,000 jumping rope, and I lost about 10 kilos this 13 days. It was unhealthy, I know, but I had to do it.
Speaking of which, I have another friend which is from Turkey, and he used to live here in Algeria with me since he was a foreigner and a foreign student. He studied with me English at university, so um, he had maybe something similar to what you were eating or what you were having as food, but he mainly drinks yogurt, some sweet yogurts
Hmm.
during the day, just one bottle of sweet yogurt and water. That's all what he was allowed to eat for more than 20 days, and
Oh,
he lost 20 kilos.
wow. A kilo a
Yeah.
day.
Yes, you can say that. You can say so because he used to have like 93 kilos, I think, and after 20 days he 70, I think 74 kilos. And
Wow.
later on I was in contact with him, and later on he told me that he reached uh, 68 kilos.
My kilos right now.
Yeah, so you know, maybe it's hard,
It's so
but it is
hard.
useful.
Well, it's unhealthy to eat like that because
Yeah,
like
but just for some, some period of time, and later on you go eat healthy, you go eat smart, in a way that you focus on your weight, doesn't go up and doesn't go down. You stay at that state of health and also weight.
well, the eating was not like difficult for me, but like I was so weak, like my body was so weak, the brain functioning, and like our university is like continuing with online like studies, and I have a lot of assignments to do, and I was like, my brain is not working, and all the assignments all together, it was kind of so hard. So
Sorry for interrupting. You may keep talking because it is not Zoom. There is no host and so on. It's just room. I have to go to. I will have my car refueled because my wife can't do that, and I need to help her out. I will get back in 20 minutes. You may keep talking, okay? I'm just turn off my camera and return.
By the way, I was invited to a web talk through the invitation of a Kurdish.
there's
Uh,
soon.
no, not Bestun. I don't remember her name. Um,
Riara?
Maybe Yara. Maybe Yara. Yeah, I think
Piero.
Yara.
It's Piero.
Yeah, I
Her,
think
her website.
I think her that's it. I think that's her. Through a live, uh, uh, you know, a live from Facebook Live
Really?
of Teacher
Mhm.
Tim. Yeah, she shared her link there, and I found it, and I didn't ask. I just clicked the link and entered Web Talk, and from there, I started learning about Web Talk.
Well, Bestun and Yara, they're from the very first Kurdish people to join WebDoc. So
Yeah,
we're all their referrals. Hi.
you see, and even Teacher John is one of the referrals of Bestun.
Yeah, that's her.
So nice times.
Yeah,
I
he's
noticed one
helping with
thing.
everything.
Yeah, I noticed one thing. People on WebTalk are more motivated to do something instead of when we use Facebook. There are not too many people who are interested in learning or maybe doing something. Just,
Like, I
yeah.
couldn't understand actually.
Me too. I didn't hear you.
Oh, maybe my microphone's not working. I said people on WebTalk are motivated to do something
Hmm.
that not Facebook, like on Facebook. Usually, people on Facebook waste the time.
Well, because I think because most of the people that join WebTalk, they're joining for a purpose. That's why. Like they're joining WebTalk because they already are promised something on WebTalk. Like the people I'm inviting on WebTalk by my link or by my referrals link, I'm like telling them that there's free courses for English. The people there are professional, and you will have a lot of knowledge there. That's the purpose that I'm giving them to join WebTalk.
Yeah, because it's a great opportunity to study for free.
Yeah.
But there's something else that you should mention in this point, in which um, for web talkers they do not go 24 hours on web talk, not like Facebook. Why is that? Because they try to do something smart. They try to go on web talk and publish something or react to something and then go out and live their lives. But on Facebook, people just go there and you know, just spend their life there, spend time there. Why? Because there are some for me, I'm talking just about what I think, because there are some games on Facebook. There are some like marketplace and everything.
Hmm.
So it's everything is ahead of
Yeah.
time, ahead of everything. But when talking about web talk, it's like something more about business, or something smart to do, to go and learn something,
Yeah.
or do something that will bring you some revenue. But uh, normally they should think other in another way, in which, for example, I go to web talk to meet my friends and to talk to them, and spend just some quality time with my friends on web talk. And uh, if we play the game this way, I think we will go on web talk in a higher amount of time, and
Yeah.
also uh, more reaction and more uh, help to the teachers and also to other friends.
The same. I had the same idea. I think that's so true. And like the things that WebTalk are given, like the chatting is so slow. Using it in mobile is so slow. There's no app yet. and that will like bore people quickly, I think. Normal people, of course, the people that want to join WebTalk, but like to use it as a normal social media, so it will bore them quickly, I think. Maybe if the app is out, things will be more faster and more people will join.
Because people prefer to use an app, a
Yeah,
mobile app, like Facebook has.
yeah,
And that's why some people ask the questions, why there is not app?
Yeah, but since WebTalk is new compared to Facebook, the app, normally everyone should understand that the app is coming, but you wait for it. Just like Facebook, but maybe Facebook was launched just after the website, and also at that time people didn't used to to work or to use their phones, their smartphones. Okay, smartphone was something new at 2007 or 2008.
yeah.
Yeah, so everyone was using some computers and some, the mobile was something new, and even with the mobile, people used to use uh, what is it, websites, not applications, not the apps. um,
And even joining WebTalk is kind of like have too many details, and it's in like I have like my students that want to join WebTalk have problems that like they don't know English yet, and it's all in English, and it's so detailed. So they would have the problem with that. Like me and Bestun would usually have meeting for them, showing them like step by step how to do everything. And the like coming back code to your email, they have so many problems with that, and it's really tiring. Like you have to like take care of each one of them specifically.
Yes,
when
you're right. Because some of my relatives want to join Web Talk, but the problem is they don't know English. Everything is in English on Web Talk.
Yeah, yeah.
I try to explain about WebTalk in a high school. I went to a high school of my friend is teaching there, and I try to do it like a lesson on the board and everything. And but I did it in English because I'm an English teacher. I'm a teacher of English language, and also the learners were, you can say adults. They are teenagers, but 17, 18 years old. So uh, I tried to explain in English, but somehow they didn't grasp the idea from my first presentation, and they didn't join. And I didn't feel frustrated or anything, because I knew that they will not join, at least not 50% of them. Like they were like 20, I think, 20 learners,
Yeah.
20 students. Yeah, but the ones that actually joined, they were like 3 or 4, and they didn't join with my link. They joined with the link of Muad. Okay, my friend Muad.
Mhm.
Yeah, because he was with me. And another thing that I was trying to say about this idea that of languages, um, in Chrome there's a way on like translating the whole page, translating the page. So even when the you know languages are not included yet on WebTalk, you can translate the page through the application of Google Chrome. So when you go to Chrome and you translate the page, you activate the translation. WebTalk is, for example, for me, WebTalk is in Arabic. I'm not sure. I can't. Maybe I can do it on my phone. I'm not sure. Let's see.
And there's something else is that, like, for example, I have two little sisters and they wanted to join WebTalk. I have so many little students that they want to join WebTalk, but it's like you're not 18 yet, you can't join. So
No,
even
actually, even when the age limit is 18, for them to gain money from WebTalk, anyone can join. Even a 10-year-old can join WebTalk.
well, the first time that you like make your account, you have to put your birthday,
Hmm.
like the year and month and day. There's only until 2002.
Uh,
Like I've been making accounts for people. It's been
um,
this
um,
week, this whole week, and it's all that problem.
I think this is an update. They included this recently because um, uh, at first, I remember that RJ was explaining the way on how to you know subscribe on, or how to make a WebTalk account, and he said that anyone can join, but only from 18, adults from 18 years old and up, they can uh, uh, enroll. They can enroll for
Hmm.
the yeah. They can enroll. Activate the enrollment to gain from WebTalk.
Well, now that's a problem because most of the ones that I like made, the accounts, their year is fake. It's not their real age.
I understand, but later on, when they, WebTalk is, it's like a it's like a purse or a pocket.
Yeah.
They can gain they can gain some revenue, but they cannot take it out of WebTalk until they are 18 or more. So when they are 18, they can change their birthday, and actually can get the money out of the pockets, which is WebTalk.
Uh, but that's a problem. Like RJ should like
But
make it
RJ,
correct.
why? Just sorry, RJ said that, or RJ made this because he said that. I remember what he said. He said that I cannot just let some kids uh, go to WebTalk and get money from WebTalk, and they can. I'm not sure what they would do with the money,
Yeah.
even if they are like how do you say, they are uh, entrepreneurs, or they are content creators, but not any content creators. They are actually doing something, and they have a large amount of followers on
Mm.
Facebook or on YouTube, for example. If they have millions of subscribers on YouTube, even where they are kids, 16 years old, if they get to WebTalk and they brought those subscribers with them to WebTalk, they will generate so much money from WebTalk.
Yeah.
And if they have generated all that money, he is not sure what would they do with that money. That's why that is a problem for RJ. He said that. I'm not sure.
Well, the other idea of them like taking the money out when they're 18 is good, but not letting them have an account, that's not like not so good, actually.
Well, that's it for me. I think I need to go now. Um, Happy to hear from you guys. and
Yeah.
I hope I could join you guys soon as possible. Uh, yeah,
Nice to know you.
nice to meet you too.
Thank you.
Okay, see you on Web Talk.
See you
See you.
later. Oh, yeah, that's true. We have to pay attention.
Oh, people are paying attention to so many small details that maybe I've never seen. And I like, whoa, where did you find that even?
I was trying to invite my friends here in Russia
Hmm.
join Web Talk, but they think it's a scam.
Yeah, about the money?
Yeah, because
Oh,
it looks like a financial pyramid.
yeah, too many people say that to me too. Like there's electronic coins and they're saying that it's the same thing, networking. Some Muslim people are saying that's haram, like it's prohibited. You should not do that. That money is not like I don't know if you know what haram means.
Yeah, no, yeah, no, and but if we compare to the cryptocurrency, for instance, it's like the same.
Well, like I say that in web talk, like you work for that money. It's like you're in a company in front of your mobile or your laptop and you're working. That's why you're getting money.
Yeah, because people should understand how it works.
Exactly.
They still think it's a scam. It's a scam, sorry, you know that. But the second one is just because only English in English, everything is in English, and some people don't know this language, and they have no idea how to complete the profile because they cannot understand
Yeah.
English.
And it's getting so hard for us, especially
Yeah,
these days. University is killing us with assignments and everything. And everyone is asking like so simple questions about it. Like, what should I write in the job title? And the person is like a third grade university student. I'm like, how did you get there if you don't know what is a job title?
yes, these days people feel some depressed because of the
Yeah,
pandemic. The pandemic,
yeah,
such myself, because we we stay at home during the pandemic, and people don't know how to spend the time, I suppose. And even here, we're not allowed to go outside.
yeah.
Everything is closed here, and
Well, it's kind of good here. Things went good, but now it's like turning it into its bad condition again. People are
yeah,
like infected again. But we still can't go out. There's everything is normal, but there's no like schools and universities.
yeah.
We're studying online.
We need to have social communication with people,
Yeah,
especially children.
yeah. That's my problem. Like I have so many relatives, people messaging me that they want their children to join the like my course or the other courses to learn like every useful thing, but like they can't join the web talk. And even if they would be joining with their mother and or father, like their parents account, like I have relatives that like my aunts and uncles, even they want to join for themselves, so it will be like difficult to have two of them in the same account. And RJ is saying that like everyone have to be real on web talk. Like your
Yes.
profile should be you.
Yeah.
Uh, that will be difficult for someone like in elementary school or
Even
to,
you should use a real photo.
yeah,
Photo.
yeah, exactly. That will make a
In
problem.
this case, it's a great idea because some people use different pictures from the internet, for instance, on Facebook.
Yeah,
That's right. That's
but overall, I really love web talk. It's giving
yeah.
so much.
Yeah. It gives a lot of opportunities for your education. For maybe if you like to promote your business,
Yeah,
uh, lots of teachers. There are lots of teachers on web talk. I think I saw. I think
yeah,
I can see every day different languages. Maybe by the way, I think I saw a Korean teacher there. Maybe
really. I just saw a
yeah,
Chinese one, and it's so hard. I don't know. I don't want to even like imagine myself talking Chinese.
Korean. Yeah, I saw. I was trying to join a lesson, but maybe he or she stopped doing it. But I saw the post about Korean lessons.
Well, we like me and my biggest sister. We learned Korean. Like she's somehow better than me in Korean because like she's been like more busy with it than me. I was like more into the English and Turkish one. But now our the third kid that we have, my little sister, she's into it again. My dad is like, it's a virus. You're spreading a virus in this family.
Oh yes, I think. But this language sounds so interesting for
But
me.
it's so cute
That's so cute, and I don't know why lots of people are interested in learning Korean. The
because of K-pop.
K-pop music, oh
Yeah,
yeah, or some TV series.
yeah. The K-pop drama is the best.
Do you watch it? Oh wow,
Look, I watched most of it.
oh. I know some Korean culture because I live in this environment with my family, of course. But it's a huge difference between South Korea and the people who live in Russia and post-Soviet countries,
Yeah.
because our history started with the deportation, which was in 1937, when the government of of North Korea decided to deportate us
Mhm.
to the USSR, because my grandparents was born in North Korea,
Yeah.
too close.
Well, Korean culture is very different from ours. And when we like started getting into it and being busy with it and checking it, everyone's like, where did you get the idea of learning Korean?" And
Hmm.
like we were so strict on it and we were always trying, but now the younger people are like somehow trying to join too. Welcome.
Erdi, hello. What? What's going on? Yeah, this culture is quite interesting because we have some traditions as well. For instance, I don't know about South Korea. Maybe they have the same, but in my family we have some interesting things which we have to do that during our life. Well, the first thing is baby holiday, a baby birthday, the first birthday. We have a special table for
Oh,
children,
I've seen it in dramas.
for children, yeah, for children,
Yeah.
and we have to put some subject for from these children, and it means our future. For instance, if I put maybe a pen, it
Okay.
means I will be a pen. I will be a writer in my
Oh,
profession.
yeah.
If I
Or what did you pick? Did you ask about that? You were a
unfortunately
child.
I forgot it. I forgot it. I need to ask my parents. Maybe I forgot it.
But that's interesting.
Yeah. And for
Okay.
example, we our parents don't have the right to celebrate a special anniversary at 60 years old, the 15 and 40, 60 years old, if they don't organize the wedding for the children.
Wow, really?
It's hard. It's like yeah, I don't know. Yeah,
I never heard of that.
yeah. We have it. We have it.
Wow, that's hard. What if the children just didn't want to get married at all?
Yeah, we have to get married. We have to get married before our parents' anniversary. Now,
Yeah. Well, I think yeah, Korea have army too. Like the males have to go to army, but there is no such a thing in our culture. Only those who choose to go to police professions do that. Otherwise, the others don't.
FD, where are you? Yeah, of course. It's quite interesting for me to learn a new culture because the difference between South Korea and our mine is a huge difference.
Yeah.
Even the wedding, because in Russia we celebrate the wedding by using European style,
Yeah.
but in Korea they have some traditional wedding clothes,
The clothing,
some traditional maybe food and
foods,
uh,
the things that they do.
yeah. Erdi, are you talking with? Who are you talking with?
I'm hearing it. Thank you so much.
I think he's talking with someone. I suppose, because I can hear some voice.
I heard it. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you.
Oh, sorry. Can you hear me?
Welcome. No, we don't see you.
We don't see you.
Oh, sorry. I messaged with my friend and maybe you heard something.
Yeah, we can hear some voice. You are talking with someone.
Yeah. Mhm. Sorry, I should to put my t-shirt, my shirt. If you are not going out,
Yes, we can talk. We can talk as you
okay.
wish.
Wait a little, just a little.
Okay.
By the way, in Russia we have a holiday today. Oh, really? Today,
Really?
yeah, yeah, a national holiday. Yeah,
It's
a
about
day.
what?
It's about independence. because 30 years ago, Russia
Mhm.
became an independent country from the USSR.
Oh wow! Well, congratulations.
Thank you. Mhm. Because Russia was the part of the USSR, including
Mhm.
15 countries.
Yeah.
Right now, it's an independent country. Oh, with constitution, some rules.
Well, Kurdistan is a pretty big country too, but it's not independent. It's like it's counted as north of Iraq only.
This is a part of Iraq, I
It's
think.
a
Yeah.
part and
Yeah.
like
Hello.
welcome.
Hello, hello.
Hello. Happy Russia Day.
In return.
Did
Who
you
is
did you
here?
celebrate
What is
Vladimir?
this application?
I
I
just
I
got a
had
link. I had
yeah
a link.
I had question about that too. Like if this is better than Zoom.
It's better because they're not limits. There isn't limit.
What is this application? I don't
Oh,
know.
I don't
I
really know.
I use it first time.
Jitsi?
Jitsu. I think
Jit,
yeah, because
Jitsi,
I
Meeting.
got an invitation.
I it is first time.
Me
It's
too.
yeah, me too.
Uh,
Maybe
where where are
it's
others? Where is
better.
Vladimir? Where is Vladimir?
I think he's quite busy with he's doing something.
I don't know Sama,
Soma. It's Soma.
Soma,
Yeah.
Soma.
Hi.
Hi, my name is Sergey.
My name is Soma. I'm from Kurdistan.
Kurdistan.
Yes.
Wow, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Thank you.
Are you web okay?
Yes.
Oh, wonderful.
Thank you.
How
I've seen
how did
I've
you
seen your
how
I've
did you
seen your
how
I've
did you
seen your
come?
courses. Oh, I came here by link. Like Mr. Vladimir, right? Yeah, Vladimir sent me a link and then just joined.
Uh-huh. That's great.
The same.
You mean
Interesting.
here? You mean here into this meeting or web talk?
This application, this app, I think yeah.
Why?
Yeah.
Why?
It's quite new. It's interesting to use a new app.
Yeah, I'm having problem with time limit in Zoom.
Yeah, we have to pay for.
Yeah, and like credit cards and those stuff is quite a problem here.
Ah, yeah, I heard of it.
Yeah, like there's not too many options. You cannot just go like insert money. It takes a lot of time, a lot of things to do
Where?
in Kurdistan.
Um,
Yeah, like if you want to like put money in a credit card, you have to like have a relative abroad in Britain. I don't know, like abroad Kurdistan. They would like may give you a credit card. You will send the money and they will put it in so you can use it in anywhere.
mhm.
Right? So it's quite a problem.
LJ, did you celebrate this holiday today?
Uh,
Russian holiday, Russian.
Actually, I'm not celebrating Russia celebration.
Why? It's quite interesting.
because my suppose my people occupied by Russia, and I wanted to be independent from Russia.
Independent.
Yeah.
Hmm. We have a holiday here. Unfortunately, or fortunately, I don't know.
No, it's your mm, it's your trust. That's up to you. Oh, it's your right, not trust. It's your right. That's that's why
But
English is
it's
crazy.
quarantine. What's the difference?
There is no difference. No
Yeah.
difference. Just
But
just
how
online.
people use this application? Is it calling for recording? Is it record?
I
Well,
think
it's my first time here, so I don't really know anything.
yes, yes. I can see the option to record.
Yeah, there's so
Mhm.
many options here,
But
like speaker stats.
is it go
There's
to YouTube?
Yeah, it can be
Does it
shared
go?
to
Does
YouTube.
it?
Mm. I
Start
don't
live
know about
stream.
YouTube.
Yeah, it goes. It goes. You can share it to YouTube. Like
Yeah,
I think
here,
it's
uh,
it's now live.
here's the option start record. Start recording. Here's the
Like you
option
can
start
manage your
recording.
video quality. There's so many things.
Mhm.
Yes,
There's the brain's hand.
like Zoom has. I think yeah.
Yeah.
Raise your hand. Toggle camera. Subtitle you.
Share screen.
Yes, start live stream maybe on YouTube. Yeah.
Wait, let's see. Yeah, start.
We need to ask
Share,
Vladimir about
share
that.
YouTube. Share you, YouTube. But if you click it, you will be able to share it to Zoom.
Zoom? I don't know about
Oh,
Zoom.
sorry, to YouTube.
Maybe
Yeah, yeah.
because
You can to YouTube.
I watch it.
Alexander, did you try to make lives YouTube?
I didn't because first of all I have some problems with my laptop,
Ah,
and the
really? Yeah.
second is I need to have 1,000 followers on YouTube and go live on with my mobile
Mm-hmm,
phone.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Yeah. I know.
From
I tried to go live by phone, but failed. It's they told me that I should to have 1,000
1,000
subscribers.
followers. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, but you can use your own laptop to go
I
to go
tried.
live.
I I tried. But I don't know. I failed several times. Um, mm, I don't know why. I
Maybe
I
you
had to
can you can
go
ask
setting.
teacher team about it because he goes live on YouTube.
Yeah.
Yeah, I should to ask teacher team or teacher.
Yeah, because you can help you.
Like every time everyone's calling this tune Irish. Like I got
Gosh,
confused.
it was just that was my first time when I met him on Facebook. His name is Ash. That's why maybe.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
I was in a meeting the like the very first days that I joined WebTalk, and someone told me, "You're from Kurdistan. Do you know Teacher Arsh?" I was like, "No, I don't know him. Who is he?" And when they like showed me, I said, "That's Western. That's not Irish."
Maybe it's a nickname.
Yeah, he said that's a nickname. His name is maybe too hard, so they just call him Arsh.
The first time I couldn't understand the meaning of this name.
Arsh.
Yeah.
Irish is, but we don't say Arsh. We say Irish.
Mm. In your native in your language.
Yeah, in Kurdish we say Irish.
Oh,
Hello, my
he,
friends.
you can tell us. You can tell
Hello,
us
RD is here,
how.
my friend.
Yeah.
hello.
How are you?
I'm great, thank you.
Thank you for
Uh,
joining. It-
Thanks so much
I haven't
for
seen
the
you for
invitation.
ages.
Courageous.
Yeah, true. Uh-huh.
I even sent him a private message via web talk in order to draw him here. What is the subject of your discussion?
Everything.
I
Uh-huh.
thought.
Random topics. Random topics.
Okay. If you want me, I could find something to discuss.
We want you to tell us about this new Jitsi.org thing.
How
You,
to go live on YouTube.
how to go live on YouTube?
Yeah.
It's quite easy. You
Yeah.
should install. RD, I will explain it too. You asked me once, but didn't reply it yet. I need to help you, I will help you with pleasure. You have to. I will demonstrate my screen, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
Look, you should use OBS application. I will show you. I need to share entire screen. Let's see. Okay, now we have this application. Do you see that?
OBS.
OBS. You may find the name of it on the top corner. I'm
I,
showing you.
I think I have
Mhm. And
this
then
one.
the main.
Yeah, I have OBS Studio.
Perfect. And
Can I launch it?
of course.
Should I
Uh,
launch it? Okay.
but you have also need to have your own channel on YouTube, and to make your own translation, you should put this button and start broadcasting. You may put this one, and then you appear on this page, and you need to find the key of your own broadcasting. I will help you with that. Let's see. Need to find options, settings. Um, I think I can do that. I know how to do. Let's see. This, you have to find this thing. That is called key of broadcasting. I don't know how it is in English. Let's see. To explain everyone. Broadcast key. And where is it? And then copy it. As soon as you have copied the key of translation, you need to get back to your OBS and open file settings. Now push on a stream button, and you have to put your stream key. That's the name. And put your stream key here. And this way you connect your OBS to particular broadcasting, and your stream will be connected to that. And then it is quite important to establish audio outputs. You should choose where does this OBS have to take voice from sounds from. For instance, I have put here my audio card, Realtek High. I think you have the same. You have to put your um, air device and micro here in order to do outputting, make outputting sounds from your you from your, for instance, Zoom translation, so on. And that's it. You don't need to do anything in options, but also you have to put this plus. Do you see that? Add. You put here, and you may add some source which you want to broadcast. Here, for instance, you may start display capturing. Okay, you may give it your own name, and okay. And now you can see the main prospect of what you are going to do with that. You put OK, and where have I stopped? And now in my broadcasting, all of you may see my desktop. For instance, if you use Zoom, you may use for I don't know, display. I didn't find a way how to make translation with Zoom, but we may find it in YouTube. But I used window capture. Window capture allows you to capture something, whatever you want, any window from your PC. You may choose window from this point. I can show you my Telegram, my browsers, and whatever I like. Just putting window capture. But with Jitsu, it's quite easier because I just I did this way. I chose window capture. Okay, and from this list, I have chosen Chrome.exe, Meet, Jitsu, and so on. And that's it. It's quite easy. The main point you should memorize that you should connect your OBS to your broadcasting by putting stream key here. And and if you stuck at some point, just let me know. I will explain you, and maybe we will do it using Jitsu. Do you want to try it now? I would help you.
Oh, thank you so much, but actually I'm a little bit tired and
Okay, next time, it's okay. We may try it tomorrow or the day after tomorrow. And what's new with you?
Good. Thanks so much. Nothing special. Nothing special. Where is Alexander?
I think he got bored with my explanation because it's quite hard to explain it even in Russian, not by English words.
But actually, when you showed me, my first feeling was to say, "Офигеть!"
Oh, it's not
so
that
complicated.
hard. It's not that hard. Just free movements, and you add your broadcasting. I think it would be better if I help you when you are ready. Okay?
Okay.
Because it took me so long to understand how it works. You saw my troubles with sound in previous meetings when I couldn't output sound from my guests in our club. And that's why it's much easier to ask me to help you. I would do it with pleasure. I will do it with pleasure. And What's news? Have you participated today in someone's meeting, or you did yourself?
Uh, yeah, I had some private chats. Not it was not recorded. Um, I I joined to one YouTube stream. I shared with the link to this chat. It was presentation of new English teacher from Canada, mm, Zani. Zani, her name is Zani.
Mm-hmm.
She is really interesting and follow her, connect to her. I think she will be. Uh, it, I don't know, but I hope she will agree to talk to us, uh, even maybe to uh, to invite her for interview. She was invited by teacher Grant,
Mm-hmm.
and so it was very interesting chat because not only mm, Danny were there and also Chris. Chris actually uh, also very kind American. Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
I think I think he will be glad to talk to us. Alexandra came back.
Oh, Alexander, you have come back. Cool. Alexander, do you admire RD how he find approach to natives and how he invite them and how he prompt them to participate in his broadcastings? It's so bold of you, RD. How aren't you afraid of inviting someone so easily? I can't really. I can. I'm just too shy to ask someone. I can't read them from their doings, and I want to get some lessons of you from you. How can you invite them? It's so
Uh,
hard to
ah,
me.
are you asking me? Are you asking
Yes,
me?
of course. Who could I
I,
admire to?
uh, I don't know. I just message them and asking them. Maybe they will find a little bit time to talk to me. And some of them agreed, and of course, many mm, natives keeping silent and even refusing refuse my invitations, and mm, that's natural. I just trust people, uh, and mm, I consider them as every. I consider every of them as kind people and outgoing person, individuals, and so that's maybe because uh, I'm succeed sometimes, not
Yes.
every time.
When I watch your YouTube channel, I always see you talking to uh, either Mr. Lacock or Mr. Grant and others incredible people, and it's quite unbelievably how you manage to invoke them. I just admire you, really.
Thank you. But I think mm, it is very natural how to communicate to them because they are very outgoing people. They likes to talk, likes communicate, and of course, first time when I mm, found myself in one chat with them, I was also little bit shy. I keeping silent, and I started step by step. I started to reflect to their questions, to express my own opinions. And so day by day, it becomes easier and natural. And of course, I can say that I'm mm, absolutely free mm, with everybody. Of course, for example, um, today mm, when teacher Zani from Canada was there, of course, I felt myself little bit shy. I I can't say that I'm really free.
Okay, thank you. And Soma, did you see any of RD's videos on his page?
Well, I once joined a course of his and teacher Jenny, I think. I don't really remember her name.
Oh, have you participated there?
Yeah, just once, I think. And I was like, I joined it middle of the last minute.
Oh, I strongly recommend you to be there. It is maybe one of the best meetings on WebTalk. She's so intelligent and polite lady, I have to say.
But
Yeah,
I,
yeah.
I
I,
really love to, but like I said, I plan to do so, but like not this month. Maybe next month I'll be more active with you all. Inshallah, I promise.
Don't promise,
uh,
but try. We we Muslims
I,
shouldn't promise such things, I suppose.
yeah, I plan to it whole day. Like I plan to the whole thing. But this month I'm having final reports and everything, so I just can't right now.
And look, last time when I was invited by Mr.
Sorry, I have to go now.
You have to go? What a
Yeah.
shame! It's just three
I have
hours
a
left.
lesson. I have a lesson. I forgot it. I have a lesson.
Okay, my dear, join
okay,
us next time, or I join you if you do
Thank you.
something like this.
Thank
okay,
you.
Okay,
bye.
see you, my
Have a
dear
good
friend.
day.
See
See
you.
you.
See you later. Bye.
And
Bye.
and then I was frustrated that I was at the end in the end of the meeting, but next time Mr. RD invited me once more, and I participated during whole meeting, and I would say this is what I like. This is what I expect to see when you are given a word and real native,
Yeah.
real English lady. I called her queen. For us, she's like a queen. She's not like old lady from England. No, we all like England, I suppose. And she's so cute.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
RD, did you prompt her to make such meetings?
Yeah. Mhm.
Cool. It's
I
also it's some kind of your project. You are a producer.
yeah, kinda. Kinda.
And we need
Yeah,
such people like you, because so many diamonds are hidden underground, and such people like you
exactly,
help them grow up and dig up.
Yeah.
You know.
Exactly.
exactly, exactly. Uh-huh. I would be happy if I could bring more natives who is ready to give chats and lessons and web talk. It is a great um, challenge. It would be a great challenge for me. Um, of course, I'm constantly looking for them. Uh, let me let me say a couple of words about Jenny, teacher Jenny.
Oh, with pleasure, would
Yeah,
hear you.
actually, uh, I am following her maybe 5 years. Uh, and since I joined to Facebook just for looking for mm, people who would be useful for me to practice English, and of course, 5 years ago I just was on the start um,
Hmm.
to practice English by speaking, and I came across to her videos, and I was very excited how she is fluent and confident, and I I watched her videos live streams with great pleasure, and I was mm, eager and envy. I dreamed to talk to her one day, and so finally uh, it happened. And even more, she mm, she kindly with mm, just
With
with
English
funny way,
decency.
yeah, yeah, uh, with funny way she named me boss. But I'm helping her. I help her to use webtalk, and also uh, I'm I always smile for myself that how how it was, and I dreamed. I couldn't imagine that I will able to talk to her, but now we are big friends. I will say. Mm, mm, Very glad. She's so nice and very fantastic teacher. And
You are
she
saying
has
that
real
you.
passion
Mhm.
mm,
You are saying that
for things.
you have invited her to Web Talk.
Uh, yeah, that's
But where did you find her?
on Facebook. I said
You
I said I said you that I was following her
on
for
Facebook?
for a
Facebook?
while on Facebook. Yeah, on Facebook.
Cool. You're a real producer, you
Yeah.
know.
Uh, by the way, um, I guess you have your Facebook account, isn't it? Let's make friends on Facebook. Let's connect on Facebook, and you will find a lot of mm, teachers and natives and non-natives. Mm,
And you brought her here and explained everything in the way of using Web Talk. It's quite amazing.
yeah.
And
Mhm.
does she
Well,
like it?
yeah, she likes it a lot. She is very passionate with laptop now. And of course, it was not so easy in the initiate, but she could. Um, Sometimes she has troubles with Zoom, with laptop. Uh, Actually, she has two accounts. One of them, she my um, she is my direct referral, and another she is referral of Irfan. Um, and it it was not easy to her, for her. And but we tried every day. We meet. I showed her. I shared with my screen, and I directly pushed to different positions, different pages, showing her how to use it, how where to find a referral link, where to find uh, partners, where how to make a post. Mm, And so right now she's she's already she doesn't need my help now, uh, and she uses it with confidence. And, she has a huge audience, and I was sure that she will, because she's very, how to say,
Open woman, yes.
open, yeah, open
Try,
mind.
try to guess who is going to join us. Do you have any options? She's a
Mm,
a pretty woman, but I need you to guess who is she.
Can you say the
uh,
nationality?
Um, um,
which country?
um, East country, yes. East Europe.
East Europe.
Who?
Medusa.
Yeah, I
Yes.
was thinking about her too.
She's also one of mm, uh, people who drawn my attention as you did. We have some kind of small group already created, and I hope it will grow up until we find as many people as we would like to, so that we could invite for to participate in our some kind of chats
Yeah,
at any time. For instance, Soma
Mhm,
decides to create her own chat. She feels like talking to people, and she just
mhm,
let us know, and if we see, of course, or if she wrote us directly, join her and talk as if we were known known each other for many years. I don't know, some kind of that. For instance, we have become friends with Soma today. It's quite
yeah.
pleasure to know that.
It's quite my pleasure to know you all. I
uh,
was waiting to know you all actually. I've seen you
mm,
all your accounts on WebTalk, but I just didn't become friends with you. And it's
mhm.
really so good to become friends with you here today.
Was it
Soma, please.
was it
Uh,
helpful of me to um, write you directly? Did it help you to join, or it wasn't necessary? Because
Well,
many. Mm,
it was easier. Like I checked and you sent me the link and I just joined. It's not like you go search for it in your posts to see who's like doing it, like a meeting like that. You invited me directly and I just joined. It was so much easier.
yes, I asked in order to know if it's helpful to people to get used to new people. We didn't know each other previously, and it might be hard to for you to join unknowns meeting where some people who you never saw previously talking about something. But when I think it's some kind of respect when someone invite you directly, you know.
Well, it's always better to know new people. Like you will have more experience. You will, the more people you know, the more like useful things will come to you. I think.
Mhm. And that's but I really try to find many friends from other countries. For instance, the first person I know on WebTalk was, of course, Mr. RD. He invited us from teachers,
Hmm.
Russian teachers group. But firstly, I was thinking mm, that it's going to be something like promotion of unknown site, but now I see we have quite many no, a great array of opportunities here. Oh,
Yeah.
Wait a couple of
Oh,
seconds.
Raman.
I can get something.
That's right. Raman, please put on something. It was too intimate of you. Try use Google Chrome. Nelutsa Cosma can't join us. Chrome.
Hello, my friends.
Hello, my dear.
I'm from Russia.
Hello,
Hello.
welcome.
Hello.
I'm a friend of Vladimir.
Let me introduce
Nice to
him.
meet you.
It is my friend Roman. He's a Roman. Please tell us about yourself. Why should I interrupt you?
I just friend of Vladimir. We're living together in Ufa city in Russia, in Bashkortostan Republic.
We're not living together. He means
Not together, of course. No, not
I'm just
together.
joking. Sorry.
He has wife. I have ex-wife and son, 8 years old. I am software engineer, and most of the time I'm just sitting, and working. And basically, I like to have some conversations with another people because it's just interesting, of course. What about you guys? Soma, Camille,
Hello.
hello.
Hi, how are you doing?
I'm okay. Can you explain about yourself something?
Okay, I'm Soma Kamil. I'm from Kurdistan, North Iraq, and I'm a English teacher, a biology student. Yeah,
Nice.
thank
Nice.
you.
Sounds good.
And she is a Muslim
Hi.
too.
Yeah, I'm a
Mashallah.
Muslim.
Assalamu alaikum.
Mashallah.
My name is Ardi. I live in Alistai in Kalmykia.
Sorry, can you
I'm
repeat your name?
RD, you can call me RD.
RD.
This-
Okay.
He's
Okay.
it was him who invited me here on Web Talk. He's my first friend on Web Talk. He's a good guy. He's like a producer. He prompt people to participate in translation, to speak to other people. For instance, he has drawn a real native lady from Facebook here in order to create their meeting, and by this invite more people. Really respect.
Mhm.
Thank
Yeah,
Thank
nice.
you. I just was lucky. Not special thing. And I'm an English lover, just casual person. What else? I'm retired. I use just desktop.
Uh,
What else? What else? I don't know.
It seems when I, by sending you direct invitation, I forced you to be there here. Yes. Sorry, please, if I.
Mr. Vladimir,
Oh.
can Mr. Bestun join?
Who?
Teach Irish, like you're saying.
You mean Nelutsa?
No, teacher Bestun.
Where is he? I need him here too. He's my friend. He's quite old friend of mine.
Well, he said he doesn't have the link.
Sorry. I will send him directly. Please tell
Okay.
him.
Okay.
Yeah, it's such a nice application. You can just send this link and everyone can just connect to this conversation. So, I don't know, so easy and so convenient.
It's my first time here.
That's first time I use it. Roman?
Yeah.
I have a question. Are you
Why
web
not?
talking? Are you web talking?
Yes, I'm in WebTalk. Vladimir already invited me and I'm in this social network.
I remember just Arslan, but okay, I will try to find you and I will add you.
Yeah, we can find together, yes, each other. I'm friend in Vladimir friends list, and I can find you in Vladimir's friends list, I suppose.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
this is nice social network. It's definitely interesting because
There are
so many interesting people here, and all of them can speak and ready for speech.
Yeah, and they're all productive. Like you can
Mhm.
get so much from there.
Yeah,
I
that's
follow you
nice.
too. Nice to meet you.
Oh,
Oh, you're already
Bestu!
following?
Yeah, I'm already follow you.
Oh, yeah, I see. I see.
Assalamu alaikum, my dear friend.
Hello.
We are
Welcome to.
fine. We have
How
been
are you doing, man?
talking for 3 hours already, you know? This is
So
Hi.
Um,
that means I have to add another 3 hours to the stream.
yes, it is. We are going to
Yeah, I'm
talk.
here. I'm here, and I'm very very glad to
Nelutsa,
meet.
hello! You managed to join in.
Yeah. Well, actually,
finally,
I download now the apps. Okay, that's great.
How are you? What's
But
what?
why you are not using Zoom?
I will explain
Because
you.
this,
Sorry,
yes,
Roman.
this application is better. You will see.
You know,
Just easier and more convenient.
we have no limits here. We may
Yeah.
talk as long as we want, and also we don't need any host. We just create a room, and even if I leave this room, you may keep talking with any restrictions and so on. And moreover, you need to wait when I turn it on. You just may join in any time, at any time. Just follow the link and you will see. You may, for instance, join here and use this room for your own purposes or create your own room. It's quite incredible thing to know. We don't need to be conservative in such things. Just remember word
So,
of. Hmm? Just
are we
Okay.
live now? Are we live on YouTube?
yes, we are.
Oh my God! That means the
What
world
about
are listening to me.
yeah.
Yes.
Vladimir is
Volodya?
always
Yes.
streaming.
What
Streaming
about
man.
recording? Everybody is fast able to record.
Yeah, I will send you. Each of you will get the link, and I will download it and put on some cloud storage, so that you could download it if you want, and cut off parts that you don't need, for instance, from the place where you started, and it's quite easy to do. And Nilutsa Bestun, how are you? Did you participate somewhere today?
I'm just Nelutsa. I'm not Nelutsa Bestun because I'm not his wife.
Ah,
Okay.
Who is Bestun?
Bestun is my.
Who is it?
Well, as you know, always I'm making jokes. So, nah.
It's okay.
Anyway, thank you so much.
Is that
It's
because
not
always
Nelutsa Cosma anymore.
very pleasant
Nelutsa
to
Bestun.
say?
Nice, mom. I mean,
Oh, I'm your daddy. I'm your daddy.
consider him
yeah.
consider him like a brother, as a brother.
Hi, my brother. How are you?
Hello, my new young sister. How we doing?
I'm great. What about you?
Awesome. So,
Uh,
Vladimir, this is absolutely beautiful. You don't need to purchase anything, and you go live on YouTube, go live on
Listen to him.
Web Talk, and yeah, and you're just having fun.
Of
The
course.
Whatever you
going
want to talk about, you just
the going
do
live
it.
on YouTube is kind of complicated. Let's not go back to that.
If someone wants to know how to do.
Also, yeah,
Mhm.
You know, Vladimir is not a professional scientist or IT software engineer, but he manages somehow with it. So I suppose
If I did,
we can say
everyone
that
can.
everyone can start streaming on YouTube just you have to do some small research on this. Maybe just to Google how to stream on YouTube, for example,
By
and you
with
can.
OBS, for instance.
Yeah.
Yeah, or let me know. I will help you with pleasure. I consider you as as friends. and it's easy for me to.
Vladimir, can you help me in private? Because here, yeah, we have lots of people, and maybe I don't understand, many things.
You don't.
Yeah, because I have also YouTube, for that I'm asking your help.
No. Vladimir,
Ah. Hmm?
Vladimir, Vladimir, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Don't do what?
Vladimir,
Oh,
Vladimir, don't do it.
friends,
Don't do it. Don't
such a pity,
do
but
it, man.
Some
it's
things
time
covered
to leave you.
by the whale. I can't
Thank you so
get
much.
it. What means
Bye bye.
private? I don't.
What mean private now? What you did before? What does mean private? Yeah. Who invited me here? Eh?
It was me.
Me?
I mean, through this chat. Nelutuk,
No. I'm joking. Okay, I'm joking. Okay,
Ah,
forget it. Anyway, yeah, it's interesting because also I have YouTube. Yeah, maybe you don't know, but also I have a YouTube. So in this way, I can go live. Nice. That's amazing, and I don't need to pay anything. Wow.
yes, that's what I meant. And you know who explained me everything about this application? It was Raman. I didn't believe him at first, but he quite persistent guy. He insists on his opinion, and as always, he was right. I don't know why should I use Zoom anymore. 40 minutes, I can't stand it. I always think about it, you know? How many minutes left? How many minutes? They will not come after its end.
And people just
Yeah,
don't recognize
it seems that we can record also. I'm just looking now on the options.
Oh, I don't think
Yeah.
so. But
Yeah, we
yes.
can because I found,
Ooh.
and here is wrote recording.
Raman, did you
Record.
know?
Yes. This GC have a recording option, but
More
it's
option. You have more option, and here is wrote start
yes.
recording.
But I tried it. You can try it again. But when I tried this feature, it just doesn't work. Maybe now it will work. I don't know.
So,
Maybe on your
so,
mobile phone it will work.
so, Vladimir, can you introduce, that friend to us? I know that the name is Rahman, right?
Ah.
Rahman.
Raman.
Yes.
Rahman?
Yes. Raman.
So,
Raman Ahmadullin.
It is his surname of his.
Yes.
He's my friend. We live in the same city, and we are close friends. We are Muslims, and
so Vladimir, can you just correct me if I'm wrong? Do Russian people say instead of he they say he, right? Ahmed,
Yes.
Ahmad, right?
Something like that.
Something like that.
I suppose.
for
What do you
instance,
think?
pig,
Yeah.
Hryushka. Do you like some Hryushka? No, I don't. I prefer mutton.
So
Oh yeah, I like mutton. You just reminded me of the Hobbits.
Boston, you have a slightly
Like mutton.
bad connection, unfortunately.
A very bad connection.
Yeah.
And previously I thought that was the mistake of the programmist IT software engineers who worked on this application. But but now I believe that it's about particular connection. It is working okay with us. Why are you waving? Don't leave us.
Vladimir, it's my bad. My internet, my bad.
No, I just wanted to know the real reason, because if it was because of out of the application, we had to leave it.
I'm not leaving you.
Thank you, my friend.
No worries.
Okay, would you like to discuss some subject and maybe express your own opinion on that and quarrel over it. For instance, let's talk about.
Yeah, you know,
Hmm? We have
because
two.
We can't hear you.
Yes, I kicked myself, my previous person.
I see, I see like a red flag, something like that. You know,
What do
But
you mean?
okay, what about discussing, for instance, uh-huh. hmm Do you believe that cell phones should be banned in schools? To take mobile phones from pupils, students, and do not let them use them anymore in schools. How do you feel about it?
You see what I did?
Oh, can you teach me how to do that?
Just right button.
Cool. Let's see.
Froze it, you know.
My father told me not to push the button where the word better, a better test or something like that. And he
My
was right.
father.
But it works for me.
But I
It's funny.
My mother told me to not talk to strangers. So my mom told me these things. Yeah, I'm sorry, mom.
don't listen to good advice, okay? And should I try it again? It's looks quite funny.
It doesn't work on
No,
his.
I shouldn't have done that.
Yeah.
And Nelutso Cosma. So
Yes, I'm here present.
uh,
Not you. I'm Neluta.
oh, you like in the open space, my friend.
Wow.
Oh, what a magic you
Alien.
do!
Oh, it's really funny.
But
I
by the
like
way,
it.
Nelutso Cosma, do you think we should prohibit using phones in schools?
I don't agree with anything what is called prohibition or something like that. Yeah. Because I like, freedom, understand? But, well, of course that we need to have some kind of rules, Yeah. Mm.
And what
Uh,
rules would you recommend to schools?
Mobile phone in schools, yeah, but with a condition to not be use it, in the class, but not really. A school is school, okay, in the end, but depends.
Just let them go and don't ruin their life.
50-50, 50-50. Yes and no, depend.
And Soma, do you have some opinion on this subject?
Well, like, as in for my family, we like it's a rule. You will not get a phone until you go to university because you are like going away from home, going to dormitory and stuff.
Oh, Jesus Christ, not really like
Yeah.
that. Who made the rules here,
Until
man?
university. Don't you
Yeah.
think it's too long?
We have laptop and those stuff, but we don't have mobile phone.
Oh, wait a minute. So you cannot have a mobile phone until you go to university?
Like it's our family's rule, not like a general rule. And
All
it's
right. So wait a minute. How old are you when you are going to university?
18.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
Soma,
I don't agree. I don't agree with this rule. No, no.
Well, it's actually useful because like if you have a phone, you're not going to study.
It's not like that.
That's
I don't
how
think so.
it
It's like
works
that.
here.
Because I had phone. I had phone when I went to high school. It was the first time when I had phone, and one of my uncle bought for me, and I was, I think, 13 or 14 years old, and I had, and I know everything was fine. And when I had to study, I study. When I had to talk on phone, I was talking, and that's all. Depend on the child, okay? Depend on,
Yeah.
even if you hide these things, he or she will find a way, okay, to talk.
Exactly.
So I think it's not a good idea.
Well,
Yeah.
we were not like totally banned from internet and like outer world. We had computer, we had laptops, not iPads.
Yeah,
Like
but
we had it, but like everything's changing now. Like this generation, they're all having mobile phones. We're like looking, whoa! At that age, I didn't know how to use one, but they're like all having phones, and they're not clever anymore in school. That's a thing here.
and Roman, don't be so scared. Uh, do you believe that we should recommend schools to prohibit using phones at the time? Oh,
Me?
no, and I think Roman dropped out using his magics, and Soma. what, so, what is your opinion, by the way? And you said you were 15,
No,
50, 50, I said.
18.
18?
You were 50.
18. Yeah.
18. I heard 15 from Nelitsa Cosma, and I thought we have a child here.
No, right now I'm not 18. I'm 21. I said I was 18 when I had phone, like the first time.
Okay, so okay. Can we discuss also about other things? So, can you have boyfriend?
Well, no.
Because I suppose you don't have phone, so everything is okay.
Well, we're Muslims and dating is prohibited.
Oh, I'm Christian, but also it's the same things also in my religion. Yeah, of course. But we're not talking about religion in general.
Yeah, in general, it's according to the family. Everything is different. Like when I was in elementary school, even I had friends that have phone. They were even having boyfriends. They were Muslim, but they were having boyfriends or girlfriends. And like it's different. Like according to male and female too. A male can have phone when they enter middle school. I don't know why.
Because he's a male. Yeah, for that.
Yeah, but like I've seen so many people like you're at the same age with you as your sister, but you having phone is okay, but she having phone is bad. I don't know what tradition is that, but like I don't have a brother, and my parents like preferred us not having phone till we complete high school. But the first thing that we completed high school, they bought us the phone that we needed and everything. But it doesn't mean like we were out of the world. We still managed to be like better than the others, like so much better. Even we tried to learn new language. I when I finished high school, I knew how to speak English, Arabic, Turkish, and Korean too.
Mashallah, not
Yeah.
bad.
Well, here it's not about to be clever or to not be clever, because who want to learn will learn. Okay, so
Yeah.
Yes,
but
it is.
we are talking about freedom. We are not talking about school or how much clever you are or another person. No, it depends. We cannot say that I'm clever or you are fool or something like that. No, it's not
Mm-hmm.
like that.
Mm-hmm.
You are good in your area, in the things
Yeah.
what you like, and I'm good in the things what I like. For example, okay, I'm good in coaching, but I cannot be good in I don't know what you do in your life. Okay,
Yeah.
because I love what I do. I'm doing what I like.
Yeah.
Simple. But I cannot say that you are not clever because you don't know about coaching, because you didn't study about coaching. So it's
Yeah.
normal to know these
Yeah.
things. You
But
know.
it was not like taking freedom from us by not having phone, because it was not something needed, I think, for us.
Mhm.
Like our culture is not like uh, I don't know, kids going away from their family a lot. Like we're so
Yeah.
social and we are all together. The everything you go out for is kind of school when you're a kid. Like there's
Yeah,
so
yeah,
not so
well,
many, so you
I know
can
something
need a
about.
phone and those stuff.
Mhm, mhm.
I forgot to say.
I know something. I know
Sorry.
something about your culture, but of course I'm not from that from that place. So, but I respect everyone.
Yeah,
But as time you are mature, okay, you are adult. I think you need to have your own, freedom. I mean,
yeah,
to do
of
the
course,
things what you like,
of
to
course,
marry with who you want, to choose the thing what you think that are good for you. This is
of
my
course.
own opinion.
Well,
Um,
it's
I
the
do
same
not
here.
belong to any culture. I do not belong to any culture. Not Romanian, not French, not Kurdistan, nothing, nothing. Because are so many things what I don't like in
Hmm.
in cultures. Okay.
Hmm.
I just belong to humanity. Okay. So this is my own opinion that we need to have freedom. That's all.
Yeah,
Okay, we can listen our parents, we can take the good things from them, but doesn't mean that my mom or my father will decide with who I'm going to live or something like that. No, I do not agree.
of course. When you like turn, yeah, when you become an adult,
Hmm. Yes.
unless when you're a kid, your parents have to decide.
Yeah, to decide, but also to listen. For example, maybe I like to, I don't know, uh, to be dancer, or maybe I want to be a singer, or maybe I
Hmm.
want something to do. Okay, so my parents needs to let me to do what I feel to do.
Yeah,
Okay,
of course.
not to no, it's forbidden to do these things, it's forbidden to do this thing. Okay, all right, so that's mean I cannot follow my dreams. Okay,
Hmm.
I'm not Muslim. I told you I'm Christian, but I do not follow cultures. I
Hmm.
follow one God, that's all. uh, and here I'm talking about culture because religion is different from culture.
Yes.
And what I can say also, my parents was not so, I mean, they didn't give me so much freedom, okay, in my childhood. But many things I can say I lost because of these things, because they didn't give me that freedom. I mean, I wanted to do so many things in my childhood, but they didn't give me the permission, okay? And
And she's freezed.
Hmm,
Yeah.
sounds bad. But we didn't have trouble with us, did we? Soma, we have been talking for
No,
many hours and it
I didn't have a
everything was
problem.
okay.
well, this was okay. It's a past. Vladimir, can you hear me?
Yes, I can. You dropped out for a short while and now you're here.
Yeah, because someone called me for that, and I lost my
Ah,
connection.
you scared me a
Mm.
bit. I thought it was about the application. It's okay
No.
because I want to use it. But if there are troubles. We have to leave it.
No,
But
no, we
I
don't have
think
troubles with application. You see already, I think.
yes,
Yeah.
Soma is here for 2 or more hours,
Yeah.
and she never dropped out. And Nelutsa said, Nelutsa is your first name?
Nelutsa, actually, people call me Nelutsa. My name is Ionela, but I'm Nelutsa. Everyone call me Nelutsa.
Nelutsa. Because I didn't know Cosma your first name or Nelutsa.
Yes, yeah,
Nelutsa.
exactly. Yeah.
And she said also that she dropped out for the call. And
Yeah, yeah. Because
it's okay.
when someone call me, I lose my connection. Yeah, this is
Yeah, I'm
thing.
also lose my connection. It's just
Yeah.
how phones work now.
Oh, if you knew
as I
how
understand.
many trouble I have with that in during my work, people call me in order to get help, and I can't help them immediately because they are calling me, and
Yeah,
their internet doesn't work while
yeah,
they're
so
calling me,
stupid.
and I always have to spill it out uh, in that way that they could do something as soon as we complete our talking. And if it didn't work, they would call me again. And but at least 50% of
I
phones.
don't know. I cannot hear you now. Is working?
Yes, it's yeah. We can hear you. You
Okay. Yeah, because I couldn't hear you anymore.
strange. I hope
But it's okay. Keep talking. I'm listening.
okay. Do you want me to tell you about my visiting dentist? You will like
Oh, I
you
don't
will
like.
you will like it. He called me in order to invite me for the procedure, and he was sounding quite strange, as if he didn't sleep at least 2 hours today. And as soon as once I get the dentist room, he was looked like uh, red tomato, I don't know, and
Vladimir, I'm already suggested to you to visit one place for for fixing teeth. Why are you always visiting so strange guys?
and listen on, hear me out. And he was smelling drunk, but I had no choice because I had
You
my
had choice.
I had choice. I'm too lazy to have choice. I needed to have my tooth fixed. And when he was drilling my tooth, he always asking me if it hurts. I said yes, it is. It was, and he said, "Oh, sorry, I missed," and started it again. Oh, sorry, I missed again, and it was three
Vladimir.
times at once. I,
Oh,
Yeah.
I just can't imagine why I agreed to have that procedure on drunk doctor.
this is a Russia baby, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
And during that he was telling me how high level did he have, like those young dentists can do nothing. They left something in your tooth, and
Oh.
then it will be smelling on something like that. Of course, if you're at high level, you may drunk, make holes in other people teeth and so on.
You know,
High
guys,
level, yeah, high level. Yes, on alcohol.
Vladimir always complains about his teeth, and
Oh yes.
he visiting such guys. So I don't think that you will fix your teeth soon.
Pay attention when you go to doctor, okay?
I spent a fortune visiting them.
Yeah, but when you feel that someone is drunk or I don't know, do not go or something like that because you are playing with your life, okay? In the end.
Yes, right. You can't be objected. And did you have such stories when you get into some troubles with doctors? No, I don't think so.
I have never had any problems with doctors, never ever.
Oh, you're so lucky.
Seeing that she lives in France.
Yes, I'm living, but no, I don't have, and I have never had.
By
They're
the way,
okay.
Vladimir, do you see it's nice lighting right now?
Ah, by the way, you installed this lamp.
Unfortunately, I didn't install it, and it's just staying near my behind my monitor, you know.
But you did correctly. I worked as a light artist, and you did exactly as we had been doing during work. We reflect light in order to make it more smooth. It's okay. I would recommend you to keep it like that.
But at least it now my face is
Your
освещено.
face is amazing, believe me. It's amazing. So don't worry.
So look, why I admire Nelutsa, that I always run into her comments, and for instance, last time I saw her comments, she left a message on the page of one severe guy, he's quite pretty guy, and she left,
Lisa?
"You are the most pretty guy I saw on the talk." I was just laughing for a couple minutes at least.
Nice.
Yeah.
But it was funny, really.
You should watch the comedy from today. It's really amazing.
I'll try to find them.
Yeah. I really cried today. I really cried. So I didn't play. It was, I had real tears there. You just watch the video and see.
Who made you cry? Who made you cry?
Yeah, because we are creating, comedy, okay? Me, Risa and Neluța, okay, me. So we were discussing about, he's a businessman, he never have time, okay, for family and things like that. And of course, his wife is hurted and she's crying, and things like that. And of course that I was crying, Just watch.
I can't understand a woman.
You cannot because you didn't watch our show for that.
I understand a woman who complains.
Risa. Okay, do you know Risa?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
You're not sure. Okay. So Risa Abdullah, he's from Burkina Faso. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So Risa.
You have frozen again.
By the way, when I dropped out last time, it's just something happened with my PC. It's just entire PC is frozen, and I just rebooted it.
Neluța, my dear, something wrong with your connection.
We are creating some kind. Yes, of course, because I get again.
You got called again.
Calls.
Just turn off your calling feature on your phone.
Tell me, I'm busy.
Can you hear me? Hola. Mommy, when I'm talking, someone is calling me, but always it's happening, these things. All right, so stay here to explain. So, as I said before, I have a copy of love. Actually, Risa is my husband. Well, it's not my real husband, but it's my husband, okay, in that show. And he always is busy. He always is working, job, things like that. And he never, ever, he has time for his wife. I mean, for me. So today he told me that he needs to go to Paris because he has some kind of businesses there. And actually, I was complaining today that he don't care about me, that he care only about money and things like that. And I was crying.
I
But at
cannot,
least you have money.
I can understand such
Yeah.
woman, seeing that he provides you, as I think, with everything. He try hard to bring those money to you, especially, and for him too. But he doesn't mean hurt you by this. He just want you and him to live with
In better
at a good
environment,
level,
right?
at a good level of living, maybe. Do you
You,
want?
you 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 should watch the videos, okay, and you will understand the story. Because actually, he also cheated me, with a girl called Diana.
Ah. Mhm.
The story is a sad
Yeah,
ending.
Mhm.
I didn't
yeah,
catch it, to
it
be
is. It's
honest.
so sad,
I
but also funny.
She said that her
Yeah.
husband has had a second um, love.
He's not second. It's not second wife or something like. He actually lied to me. But
Mhm.
I told you, watch the video and you will see. It's really amazing, and you will laugh a lot.
Or, do you have it on your page?
I have on YouTube, but Pipa, he has full video. Yeah, I will send you.
Well,
You will see.
thank you. I will
It's really amazing.
watch it later.
Can I ask Soma? Soma, can you repeat from which country you are?
I'm from
Okay.
Kurdistan.
Kurdistan. Oh,
Yes.
I have to find it on my Google Maps.
North
Kurdistan.
Iraq.
North Iraq.
It's a
Yeah.
part of Iraq, actually.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Let's
Sadly.
look.
Uh, uh, is Kurdistan of Iraq or Iran or Syria? Which
Well,
part?
it has been there's been the big Kurdistan. Then
Mhm.
it was separated into the parts of the neighbor countries. There's a
Yeah.
part there's a part in Turkey, there's a part in Iran,
Oh.
there's a part in Syria, and our part is, which is the South Kurdistan, is in Iraq.
Okay, okay.
How is
Yeah.
situation in your city or where you're living?
I'm living in Halabja.
Sorry,
In Halabja. I will
I don't
write
understand.
It's the name of
I
the
will
city.
yeah, I will
How?
write
How? Oh,
There,
Halabja.
there you had five. There you
Halabja.
had five.
Well, not actually. Like the whole ISIS and stuff, it was our soldiers fighting them in Iraq, but it's not near us.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
Mhm.
a very far city from us. Alhamdulillah.
And what could you say about that ISIS? They're real terrorists.
Well, there has been so many like young males, especially joining them here. Like there were people working, I don't know, secretly to tell people their ideas and like corrupting young boys' mind, asking them to join them. There were so many families destroyed because of that. But like alhamdulillah, now is better. It's kind of, they went down kind of.
Mm-hmm.
Like governmental issues is more bigger here than the ISIS actually. Like every year there's a subject, every year there's a thing going on in Kurdistan, because like our government is not that good, it's corrupted, and like it's two government like ruling people in Kurdistan, Iraq in a part and our province in a part too. So it's kind of mixed, complicated. Unfortunately, like they are destroying people.
So you have
You know what I'm thinking. I think people should change themselves. Okay, not wait for the government, because
Yeah,
I hear this story, from all countries, not only from Kurdistan. I
yeah,
mean, in all countries, people are complaining about the government. But if you don't change yourself, okay, if you don't change, this change needs to come from your family first of all,
exactly.
and to not stay until government will do something. I think
yeah,
we need
yeah.
to change as people,
For
Yeah.
example, in
to to
Russia,
to do the good things.
we
Uh,
also have such problems with
yeah,
government.
I always say that, like, Kurdish people are blaming themselves a lot, their government a lot, and I was
Yeah,
like,
I
you don't
hear.
know other countries. Like, other countries are going
But
through the same thing too.
everywhere people are complaining about the government. Everywhere.
Exactly, exactly. That, but it just you're sitting and you're voting for them to do the same every year. That's why I don't think like those people
Mhm.
that vote for those who are ruling us, like they don't have a right to speak and say they're doing bad for us. Like you vote for them.
Mhm. Mhm.
That's
Yeah,
that's the
it's just entire issue of this world of this planet.
yeah.
We also in Russia, for example, just after a few days, we will also vote for changes in our constitution, and these changes allows to Vladimir Putin to to rule in this country in Russian Federation next. Which years don't you know, Vladimir?
Until 2030.
I think more. 2036 maybe.
For the next 30 years.
Wow.
He,
No?
he already he already ruling our country about 10 years or more, and he wants to
20
rule
years. What are you talking about? 20 already.
20, maybe 20. So so
Oh, that's
stupid, to be honest. We just I don't know. People just waiting when something will change, but now just nothing change. Actually, we just waiting, sitting year by year with same situation. We have some pictures, funny pictures. For example, Russian village in uh, beginning of 2000s,
yeah.
and for example, Japan city, some Japan city, and we have same place in 2020. In Russia, we have same village with gooses walking around, with cows, and in Japan, this city. Completely different with skyscrapers,
Guys, can I say something?
Of
I'm
Yeah.
sorry,
course.
my mother is calling me, and she
Of
said,
course.
"Answer my daughter."
Okay, Nelutsa, we're about to complete our meeting. It's too late.
Yeah.
No, you may talk if you want. Look, I will explain you. Last two sentences. You may use either this room, or you may create your own room for free and
Oh,
give
okay.
links to your
Can
friends. And
can I say how you can create?
oh
Super
yes,
super difficult how to create room in Jitsi. Do you want to know it?
Yeah, of course.
Well, yeah, but I will try.
ah,
Okay.
Okay,
Because
Nelutsa,
my
it's
mom is
it's
calling me,
cool.
so understand.
this.
I need to answer to my mom now.
Okay, okay.
Of course, Nelutsa.
I
Thank you
will
for
say to Soma.
participating.
Thank you
Yeah,
so
tell
much,
me
and
too.
have
Goodbye.
a
Thank you.
beautiful
Goodbye.
day.
Have a good day.
I love you. Bye. Mwah,
Bye.
mwah, mwah, mwah. Ciao.
So for Soma, you just have to write on your browser in URL any
Okay.
word, and it will be your room. For example, we have now Vladimir English Club Ufa. You can just change this URL and just to enter to this URL, and it will be your room.
You mean she's to change my club's name to her own?
Yes, you can just change this Vladimir English Club Ufa for anything else, and it will be your room. it's
Cool.
That's
Really?
everything what you have to do. Yes, it's
Oh,
super easy. It's
oh,
just incredibly easy application.
So underestimated application. It's unbelievably good. I never dreamt about this way of running meeting.
Yeah, after our conversation, you can just try it. Just write everything in this URL instead of Vladimir English Club of and just enter, press enter, and you will see it will be your room.
I will try
Ooh.
it. Just that's so cool.
Okay, I think I'm tired a bit after 4 hours of speaking. Soma,
Yeah.
Soma, thank you for joining. It is such a pleasure to have such friends as you are. Uh,
Thank
Tomorrow we have a meeting too. We're having a meeting too, and I will send you some information if you didn't see it on my page, in order
Okay.
to invite you. If you are have free time, just join us, okay?
I will surely. Thank you so much
Thank you,
for
my
having
dear. Assalamu
Thank you so
alaikum.
much, sister.
Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum
Goodbye.
assalam.
Raman, will you go to
Yeah.
Mumble?
Yes,
Thank you.
yes.
Mhm.